cock sucker?
I don't know. I sent him a link. Oh, hey, look, we're live.
Oh, man.
Hello.
Double spinners!
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
See how long this takes to go live.
Spinach.
Hello.
Oh, there we go. It didn't take too long. There's nobody there yet. It's all right.
Hello.
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 Why am I hanging out with this bunch of drunks?
Look at my cock.
I can hear Gizzard saying hello. It sounds like he said it 30 seconds ago, but it says it right now.
Can you see my cock?
Hello.
Did you know it's the year of the cock?
Is it really?
Yes, it is.
This is your year, Gizzard Stew.
This is that year Gizzard Stew breaks that 100,000 subs.
Yes.
We're gonna have a thousand sub subscription party tonight.
Yeah.
We're gonna try and drive subs to Gizzard Stew's channel.
That's the master plan. That's why you guys called me.
No, but
Yeah.
it sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Sounds like a good idea to me. I like where this is going. I'll just sit here and get drunk while
So
we push subs.
I only need 200.
Oh, man.
I need to stop muting myself while I talk, you mean?
can we every time Gizzard Stew chat, if you are not subscribed to Gizzard Stew, you need to subscribe and then put a thumbs down on this video so we know you just subscribed to Gizzard Stew.
That's right. Thumbs down. Thumbs down for TJ's show.
Give this the most negative rating I'll ever get in my life.
I'll start.
Yeah. Never mind. I was in basic training once. I got a pretty bad negative rating at one point.
We're gonna start it right now. If you are
I think
subscribed
everybody-
already,
Bear oil.
How the fuck you going to be a soldier? You can't even march.
Bear oil.
Pick the bag up. Put the bag down. Pick the bag up. No, I said put it down. Why are you listening to him? Fuck you guys. Make up your minds.
Bear oil.
Where did your drill sergeant? We got a mouthy one over here.
Gizzard, you gonna make some donuts?
Michael, Andrew, Dr. TMI, Vaping Swag. What's happening, y'all? Andrew Yeaton's out there.
Andrew
Journey
Yeaton. I dedicated my last review to Andrew Yeaton. He's always talking about the popcorns being ready. If you check out my video, we make popcorn right at the beginning of the video.
Love it.
Oh, everybody's got such high hopes of me out there. Leapa's on the path of no return. Oh my!
Katia
Leapa's
just
started
subbed.
right.
We've got 2 thumbs downs already. That tells me 2 people subbed already. You're well on your way. You said you need 200. What? Right?
I need 200. Yeah. We should be able to do that by the end of the evening.
Oh yeah. Okay, for the 17 people watching, we need you to hop on all of your troll accounts and subscribe.
Nice, Katya. Katya went and got you Gizzard Stew.
So did Ron.
There's Haas.
What up, boss?
What's up, Haas? You like doing a little drinking with us? At least those of us who do drink. In fact, if you're in the comments and you feel like drinking with us, please have one.
I got the hard stuff tonight, everybody. I'm the one you have to watch out for. I'm drinking the hard stuff.
Why am I running this if I'm drinking? I should have had you run it so you could just shut us off when we're done.
Exactly. Be like, well, that was a good time. Later, bitches.
Click to say hi and love you.
Where's Beauty?
Oh, well, thank you, Jax.
I messaged Beauty right before we went on so she wouldn't miss this.
Where's Beauty?
She should come on here.
Yeah.
She over on Nikki B's show. Is Nikki B doing a show?
I don't know.
She was. She started at like 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock. I don't remember.
They might still be going over there. Are they still going?
I don't know.
Should we troll? Should we troll them live?
We could.
Alan Wrench already got a troll account and it's already subbed.
Nice, Alan Wrench. That's a fantastic name, by the way, Alan Wrench.
It's vaping with Nikki B, right?
Yep.
I'll look
You know,
at this.
Oh,
I just need to bring this out, and Christine will pop out of nowhere.
Yeah, they're still live.
Are they really? Wow.
Yeah.
She's been at her for a minute.
She
Sorry.
does long. She does long shows.
Nice.
All right, live trolling with Fresho 3 and friends.
Yeah.
That's it. Don't mind me. I'm just banging shit down on the table here.
Why is there an ad for a live show?
What?
Never for a live show.
Oh, who's over there?
What
Who
is
she got
this
in there?
cameraman bullshit? No, we don't want that.
It's got
I see Bionic.
Foosball,
Big Daddy.
Jeanette.
Vandy's over there. Natty's over there.
Armageddon is in the house. G.
What up, Giancarlo?
G, you gonna come hang out?
Miss Giggles.
Don't
is
you
there.
threaten me with a good time, Jax.
John Carlo needs to come on with the skull mugs I sent him. Fill one of those up with a beer.
Perfect.
Okay.
Alan Wrench is Rob Scanlon. Nice to know. Rob Scanlon, we now have one of your troll accounts. One of them.
Does Nikki B do green screen now? Hold on.
No, I don't think so.
Hold on. I gotta get more beer.
hold on. Oh shit!
I like where he's going with that.
What are you shitting about? Are you drinking your wife's beer again? Did she just walk in and spot you?
Oh shit!
Well, TJ, it's just us.
You're doing homework. Come on, G. That's okay. At least you're being honest. If you're just listening,
for
it's
realsies.
okay.
He said for realsies. I believe him.
When you say for realsies, I have to believe you. I don't have another option.
That's
It's not
right.
like I can come and check on you or anything. It's a wee bit of a hike for me to get up there from here.
Hashtag hit those books. Good one,
Let
Lemmy.
me. Knocking it out of the park.
Is Mrs. Gizzard going to pop into the show?
Uh-oh. The chair is spinning.
I saw him push it. I saw you push that chair, Gizzard Stew.
Spinner.
I know.
Nate 30. I think you got that wrong, Nate 38. It's drink, drank, drunk is the name of the game. Can't say any of them. That's okay. We'll teach you the rules later.
Leafa may have locked himself in the bathroom. That's a giant buffalo nickel.
Holy Christ. Was that thing worth $10?
It's got to be a $10 nickel. Is that one of those commemorative ones you can order off a TV?
Oh, and it's an old one from 1935.
I got you. I got your beef here, dude.
Come on, David Blaine. No, quit trying to hide shit on people.
I've got baby in my coffee.
Oh. Beauty must have heard us talking about her.
What's up, Beauty?
Yes, Beauty, you do like surprises. Don't you dare lie to me.
Oh, look, it's got a fish on it.
Yeah. And then on the back, what's on the back? I forget.
Is that a Kronos?
It's a kroner, yeah.
Kroner?
This is 100 kroner.
Let's see the head on the back of it.
Let's see. So there's a bull. Looks like Zeus, a dragon.
Zeus?
And I believe it's a Viking. There's a and I believe that's an eagle cawing at the sun.
Nice.
Focus. Say
Focus.
something.
Focus.
Here.
Focus you.
Let me help you here. I'll just present him so he can get it to focus
There we go. I can see the other side better.
and see how many hand signals he's going to give us tonight. Oh, there you go. Now it's focused.
Oh, it's got a cow,
A Viking.
an eagle, and the Ten Commandments.
Moses?
Oh,
Moses.
It's got a square-headed Viking.
Does that make him a blockhead? Is he related to Charlie Brown?
How big is
That's
that? Is that like the size of a nickel or a quarter?
That's about the size of a quarter. But this, what is this? It's 100 kroner, so that's about $1. It's $1 coin.
Somewhere I've got some Iraqi dinar. I just don't know where the fuck it is.
I've got some too. I love. They had some interesting money. Had Saddam's picture all over it.
And I've got some the Sum from Uzbekistan, and
Nice.
I had a chance to stay with an American embassy family while I was in Uzbekistan. That was a riot. Those guys were living high on the fucking economy there.
It's the coin show.
This is what you guys tuned in for, is coins.
It's the coin show tonight.
So I haven't decided what recipe to shoot tomorrow to release after the DIY show on Monday. What recipe should I shoot?
You
You
Blue Man Spew. Blue Man Spew.
Do the Blue Man Spew Gizzard stew?
or Red Dawn.
It's pretty good.
I've already done a video for Red Dawn.
Yeah, that's true. Never mind. Huh, fuck it. Chef Hawk's in the house too. Holy shit!
What up, Jeff Hawks?
Here
Gregory
we go.
Pash Chuck. What up?
This needs a little adjustment here.
Greg,
Yeah,
says
where's the-
He is in the house. Show my fucking ugly ass dome.
I've already done a video on Addie's yogurt, Andrew Eaton. In the middle of my massive internet issues, when they would not believe me that there was something wrong with my internet.
There we go.
Greg Page.
Didn't I already shoot a video for Butterscotch Sunday?
You know, we don't ever get a chance to do this to Lefa, and since there's shit in the background, we should try to see what he's got going on there.
Let's
Oh,
see.
what's he got going on there?
I see.
Batteries and chargers, battery cases, mason jars full of unidentified liquids, bathtubby juice.
What's this over on the other side? Oh, is that so he's got like a scarf over there that is e-liquids in?
It looks like maybe he's trying to heat steep it, give it a little extra warmth.
Okay. Leave his idea of heat steeping. And then he's got some 120 chubby gorillas up there. Looks like he's got some Adore, what is that, hazy custard in it?
Mm-hmm. I think the one on its side looks like banana bondage. Or is that... No, that looks like hazy custard too. Never mind. And he's got a whole line of Omegaddon up there.
Yeah, he's got the full line and the duck ponds going.
Oh, yeah, the duck pond's up there too. A little bit of Elite. Speaking of e-liquids, I finally broke down and actually made an order from Coil Vapes finally.
Nice. What'd you get?
Well, after all of the debating and what my wallet could afford, I only got 2. I had to get that Mardi Gras King Cake, and then also a bottle of this one, since everybody has talked it up so highly, and I like the custards, so I'm thinking I can't go wrong with that. It's got to be right.
I think you'll enjoy your purchases.
And from everything I hear, Dean is an amazing fellow and puts out some amazing liquid, so I'm pretty stoked about that. And it'll be here on Monday, so you guys will actually know what I think by fucking Wednesday. And
He ships quick. He does ship very quick.
ordered a couple more. Ordered some more concentrate from Dawn over at Adore Liquid. So
He had some lab rod up there? Hold on a second. Leafa, you have some lab rat liquids up in your background there?
What? Where
Someone
at?
said you had some lab rat e-liquid up there.
I'll bring my finger across. You tell me when to stop.
Tell them when to stop, Swag. With a 40-second delay.
Stop. No there. No there. No there. No there.
I'm not sure. I don't really see anything that looks like lab rat to me.
No,
Is he talking about this shit?
mitten vapors.
Mitten vapors.
What
They're
does that
from
mean?
Michigan. They're from Michigan.
That would explain mitten.
What part of
He
the
says
mitten?
right smack dab in the middle.
They're like from right like here.
They're
They're
from
just
the part.
they're just across the lake from me. You
He
know,
said the yellow one in the middle.
They're from the part of the mitten that unraveled.
This is the champ.
The champ's great. I'm thinking, no,
This is Gobs. It's like
That's made for children.
it is. It's like 100% what TFA cotton candy and nothing else.
fair enough.
Sweet. It's got a nice amber hue to it.
That's chubby fruit punch.
I think in the tray, in the middle, the yellow one. What's that?
Oh, this is a house juice from my local Central Iowa Vapors. It's pink lemonade.
Okay.
That's one of those where
Pink.
you can get a 30 mil for $10.
Pink.
Look at that.
Link.
Greg Paschek is out there now too. Uh-oh.
We got the Rich.
We're going mainstream. What's up?
I heard good things about the boosted cake. Boosted does pretty good stuff.
Yeah.
The recipes are pretty simple, which is, someone distracted me. Are we spoiling NXT Takeover? Because I'll talk NXT Takeover with you, G Matt, in the middle of the show. I don't even. These guys are going to drink their beer.
Oh, wrestling.
Wrestling. That's right.
Oh,
Wrestling.
Actually, my favorite match of the night.
no, don't get him started.
My favorite match of the night was actually the women's match. I thought the women's match was pulled off really well. Oh, put your piranha down, Gizzard Stew. Your piranha doesn't frighten me like it does Leafa.
That
Now,
looks like the thing you buy your kids at the aquarium.
that's right, Meter Vapes, wrestling. Yeah, I actually enjoyed the women's match the most out of all of them. I thought it was really well done. Shinsuke Nakamura versus Bobby Roode was a really good match. It's a pretty classic Bobby Roode match. So there's way worse matches to be had than a Bobby Roode match. That's what I'll say. And that was a very good Bobby Roode match. He was really ripping that DDT off tonight, though. I do like that. But yeah, I mean, like Shinsuke is a fantastic wrestler. Shinsuke Nakamura is a fantastic wrestler, but he has a tendency to no sell. So, like Bobby spent like half the match working on his neck, and then like one move, and then Shinsuke wasn't selling the neck anymore. So, I guess it is a party up in here.
There we go.
He's trying to distract me, so I'll stop talking about wrestling.
Oh, no. You talk about whatever the hell you want. I'm just here to drink and hang out.
Fair enough.
TJ, you ever had any of this?
Ooh, small batch rye whiskey.
That's made.
I'm not sure you should drink the entire bottle of that, Leaf.
No.
Did you know
This
that
is made in Iowa. On my wife's side, they know the good old boys that used to make it off the still, and they still make stuff off the still at the farm. So every once in a while, we'll get sent home a bottle, like a Jameson bottle or a Captain bottle, all duct taped up, so we know it's not Captain, and it's straight off. It's good old moonshine straight off the still. I
Jesus,
swear,
how many
this
of
is
it? Yeah.
this is my first beer.
I was gonna say you haven't had that much Leafa.
I don't know. I think I'm into number 5 already. Granted, I started before we started.
Leaf,
I
are
just
you gonna try and vape some of that rye? Vape rye?
It would be cool, huh? Vape rye.
Vapor is the man.
Is this Fireball V2? No, because Leafa has the kids.
Yeah, Leafa has his kids. TJ might get ripped and
Let's
crash through
do it.
that teepee in the background. That's what we're. That's the reason I jumped into this call, everybody.
Right
I'm
over
waiting
there.
I'm waiting
That's where I'll be sleeping tonight.
That's
Oh,
where TJ gets up and decides that he's going to go take a piss and trips over that chair and falls into the teepee, and then he just stays there for a minute. And we're not sure if he's alive or dead.
and he's over there chanting, "I'm a teepee. I'm a wigwam. I'm a teepee. I'm a wigwam." I go, calm down, dude. You're too tense.
I'm going to be camping in the living room tonight. It's going to be glorious.
So yeah, what would everybody like to see as far as a recipe to Monday? After the DIY show,
As a
got a
recipe.
few folks out there that might be interested. Because that's my new tradition: is I shoot a video tomorrow and I upload it or I make it public after the DIY show.
Tim Hortons bin.
How about
Gizzard Stew's Tim Hortons bin,
I have that recipe if you want it.
straight out the bin by Gizzard Stew.
People
Uh-oh.
will send you bad stuff.
How about this one? Ready for it? Strawberry cream cookie.
Strawberries and cream cookie.
Like those strawberry waffle cookies that you get.
All the wafer cookies.
Sugar wafers. Oh,
Sugar
Like they're really
wafer
soft with the strawberry frosting on the top of it.
No, it doesn't have frosting on it. I'm talking about the kind that they're like when you crunch into them, they're like air.
it's like dry wafer, and then there's just a
Oh,
little.
one of those.
Yeah, the pink ones.
How would I pull off a flavor that light?
Pink artificial.
Can we name it pink pussy cookies?
I could totally name it Pink Pussy Cookie.
It just rolls off the tongue.
Of course, Beauty wants a snowball. It's Saturday night. Oh shit, son.
Oh, are we going there?
We're doing that. We're doing that recipe fairly close to that tomorrow, James Rivera. By the way, James Rivera, I just got your message about what should we get and what flavors should you get from Bull City? Did you already put the order in?
I think you did.
I think he probably did too. We're going to be doing the Dairy Queen Strawberry Sundae, GMAT.
Oh, that's the one that took you forever too, right?
No. Strawberry Sundae, I already had the Sundae recipe down.
Oh, okay.
So it was just a matter of subbing out. Strawberry milkshake took me forever.
Yeah.
Blueberry pie. That's a good one.
Blueberry.
I could do an easy blueberry pie.
Oh.
Cadbury cream egg.
I could do blueberry rhubarb pie.
A raspberry rhubarb is really good together.
Raspberry rhubarb pie.
I've actually made that before, like in the kitchen. I'm just saying it's fucking tasty.
Swag.
Sweet baby Jesus. I'm glad you pointed that out to me. Otherwise, I wouldn't have got that good of a laugh. No, Beauty. She was nasty. He was not, because I'm sure the surprise was not what you were thinking it was.
Pop out the chat.
Oh, you just popped the chat out now, Gizzards too?
Pop it
Yeah,
out.
I finally found it.
Nice.
Remember
Vito
everybody?
C's up in the house. What's happening, Vito?
Hello.
Oh, you're grabbing a pen? What are must-have flavors? Well, I don't even know what you have, James or Bear. Because I know you've got quite a few flavors.
Sugar cookie.
Sugar cookie B1.
Zapola.
Like we made a
He's saving that one.
blueberry pie would be pretty easy. I'm totally putting boysenberry in it though, Gizzards too. Oh shit.
The boysenberry's good.
Yeah. Little black currant, little boysenberry, little brown sugar.
Ooh, you do that, you can call it triple B pie.
Oh.
Brown sugar, boysenberry, blueberry.
Better Business Bureau.
Attack of the triple Bs.
You need Zapola in your life.
Yeah. Zapola.
You do need Zapola's fantastic.
Like Ricola.
Got sugar cookie. Yeah, James, you have a lot of flavors. At this point, you should just be looking through recipes that you want to make and picking stuff up for that.
Yeah.
Buy small things of the flavor and then go and
Hashtag Tiny Skull.
good call, Rob Scanlon. Top 100 used flavors that off of ELR. That's a good thing to do. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
If you want something different from like TFA Bavarian cream, you can pick up Flavor West Bavarian cream. If you don't have Catalan cream, you should get Catalan cream.
Ooh,
Catalan cream's fantastic.
I need that.
Andrew Yeaton, Zapola is a sweet fried dough. It's an Italian donut hole, essentially.
Yeah.
Is how it was described to me. But what you get off of it is there's like a cinnamon sugar note to it.
Yeah.
If you use it in a lower percentage, the higher your percentage you push, the more you get fried dough off of it. And so you just find what you need, and you just go back and forth between the percents on what you want.
That sounds damn near like an elephant ear.
I have
exactly.
I have a Zapola song for you, Fresh.
I would love to hear your Zapola
Here
song,
it goes.
Gizzards, too.
I love you with all heart and soul. If I had a donut, I'd give you the whole.
Nice.
Oh shit! That's what she said. That's what she said, Gizzards, too.
Can you fill the hole? No need a big bottle of that. Yeah, you could probably get by with a little bottle.
Yeah, James, I think you should just look at a recipe that you want to make, or like the top 100 flavors. You can do yourself a favor and buy every custard that's out there. All the custards are good for different things. If you don't have vanilla bean gelato, you need vanilla bean gelato. If you don't have blackcurrant, I know you have blackcurrant. You've been following me long enough, James. I know you've got blackcurrant. Trying to think what else. Off of Bull City, because they don't carry the Pearland flavors. That's one of the main things I've been recommending folks pick up is that Cream Dream by Pearland.
Perillium?
That's a really good flavor.
Perillium.
Perennium.
Perillium.
Perillium.
Perillium, like helium, except beryllium.
Pearlium.
Purilum.
Yeah, beryllium.
Pam. And.
Beryllium.
Petroleum.
Beryllium.
Purilum.
Beryllium.
Pearl.
Perillium. Pam. Are you saying Pam?
It's
Yeah.
subject to where you're at in the United States. Let's just leave it at that.
Are you saying Pam? Are you saying Pan?
Pan.
Pan. Are you saying Pan, Gizzard Stew?
Shut your
PMS.
mouth. Shut your mouth.
Shut up.
Shut.
I knew it would.
Zip it.
He said,
Now you're just making yourself look bad. How much do you make per year?
I don't think any of that's relevant to this interview.
I think that's, and beauty, you know, that's such a fucked up word. A word describing how to pronounce words, and it's spelled the way phonics is spelled. It should be an
Perillum.
F.
There you go, Gizzard Stew. Perillum.
Perlum.
Perillum.
Perlum.
Like a cat.
Perlum.
Or it's,
Don't you just type it into Google? It'll automatically say it for you.
I think it's Earlum. The P is silent.
Perlum.
Earlum. The P is silent.
Perlum.
P is silent.
Perlu. Perlu.
Slancha.
Perlume.
I'm
That's
glad I got 2 while I was up.
Did you
People
grab
hearing
any
it.
Maker's Mark?
Not yet.
All right.
That's when he wants this show over.
Yep, that's going to be my outro.
TJ out.
Shit, I don't. Who the fuck am I kidding? I don't even have a shot glass in this house. Although I do have a nice little 8-ball that I can fucking throw some nice rock cubes on, and I'll sip down a little glass.
Do you got any 30 ml bottles that are empty? You could fill those up and like test tube them.
Why don't I just squirt the shit in my eye then and call it a day? Or do like some of those idiots I watched in the infantry. After we teach them BLS and give them a little BLS kit, they're fucking hooking up IVs to each other and taking the little 10 mil syringes, emptying them out and filling them with fucking whiskey and shooting it.
Yeah.
That's instant fucked up.
That's fucked up. TJ,
You know what the fuck I meant. The high ball, 8-ball, whatever. And I do have a couple glasses that do have an 8-ball on them, though. So I guess I can call it an 8-ball glass if I want to. So kiss my ass.
Got an 8-ball glass?
I
Yes,
got
I
your
do.
8-ball right here.
yeah. Does the other side have an area where you can put that on your shifter? Because you got to have an 8-ball shifter in your cool car.
Yeah, if you drilled a hole in it, maybe.
Like a Pacer or a Gremlin.
If I had an 8-ball, we'd be at this for like 8 hours. Because I'd be raring to go. Rah, rah.
I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
I gotta poop.
When I go to the bathroom, I'd be sitting here going, and we'd be good. When you see me start doing this, oh, there's trouble.
TJ's checking his teeth. Oh,
Fine. Nope, they're still all there.
we're good for another round, boys. Like, oh shit.
He be jaw-jacking.
I just got a request for strawberry banana yogurt.
Ugh.
Ew.
Yeah.
Ew.
What are you guys even about? Strawberry banana yogurt is
Yeah.
delicious.
Yeah.
Lemmy, I will adjust that right now. I have done that on more than one occasion across the hood of somebody's car. They were not happy because I'm way too heavy for that shit. I dent car hoods.
And then when you got your chain wallet on there, you scratch all the way across.
Scratch the
it.
paint. And if you're sliding the wrong way, the chain wallet catches on the little hump in the hood there and you fucking go ass over tea kettle.
Booger sugar.
Booger sugar is a good little juice. It's like a red vines and something else. It's like a grape and red vine, and you can taste both sides, like grape candy and red vines.
Interesting.
It
Sounds like something you want when you're high.
It's from that clown line, or no, it's like a pig. All of their logos are like a pig, and the booger sugar's got the pig's finger in its nose, and it's dripping out like green or purple snot or something like that.
Life is the quintessential expert on candy vapes.
You know, I can't have real candy, so
We got Pop Rocks.
Pop Rocks.
Cabela's creamy yogurt is pretty good. James Rivera Flavor's yogurt's better. If they have Flavor's yogurt on Bull City, get that. That's a good one. I like that one.
Flavor's yogurt?
Yeah, it's not bad.
Better than Greek yogurt?
Nope.
No.
No, if I have to make a yogurt, it's gonna be with that Greek yogurt. It's happening. It's just happening.
Does he have this flavor? Natural lemonade?
Yeah, do you have the natural lemonade, James? I'm sure he does. He's been watching me long enough.
Oh, that was a bit dry. Not a fan of dry.
Oh, that was wet. I like it wet.
GMAT, the flavors are bad when they're bad. There's really no shelf life. As long as you keep them in a dark place, they'll last for. Everybody says a year. They last more than a year. I've got stuff that's year and a half, 2 years old, and it's still as good as the day I bought it.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Flavor Art yogurt's actually pretty solid too.
If you leave them exposed to light, shit like this happens. It just gets
Just
nice
more
and dark
oxygen.
on you. So I've learned that I cannot leave liquid on my desk here because we have a giant fucking glass sliding door over here that sun's always beating in.
Does it beat hard?
Oh, beats it like it means it.
All right.
Beats it like a redheaded stepchild in Walmart.
Yeah.
Somebody that owes beauty money. Hell yeah.
We need a price check for an ass whooping.
That ass whooping's free when you're shopping at Beauty and Vape. Right, Beauty?
You know, I'm just waiting for my sticker from Beauty, so I can send. She's gonna send it COD. I know I'm gonna have to pay like $25 for it, but I'm almost refusing to use my black mug until I get that sticker.
Oh,
It was like $10,000 shipping. You're like, I don't even know how you did this, Beauty.
And she puts like $500 handling. But
I know,
you know,
right?
you gotta trust that Beauty handled it.
sorry.
That's right.
She wants to see a good beating.
2 milliliters of
Wait,
lemonade and VGs. What are you doing over there, Andrew?
About the natural lemonade.
Oh, I'm
Ooh,
like,
it's very-
whoa. Did I miss something there?
Natural
What the fuck
lemonade and BG. Yeah.
Why not, man? If that's your jam, vape it.
Why? Damn, son. What up, Sushi B?
What's up? So, Beauty, I sent you an invite on the DL there. How come you're not on here yet? What the fuck are you doing? I even put the hat on for you, for Christ's sakes.
She's abstaining.
He's ready to party for you.
Where the hell's that your uncle?
I don't know. I sent him the invite twice, and I know when I sent him a message earlier, he's like, yeah. I'm like, okay. Oh.
He had to go to Walmart to get more kibble.
With all the
Oh,
pictures
yeah.
we were sending him last night.
He had to get another rubber band for his treadmill.
What up, church?
Church is in the house. All right.
Nice.
That was a good one.
That was a good one.
You guys don't get that often. I don't drink on Wednesdays because I got to work Thursdays.
You see
Actually,
this?
Uncle's
Thing?
just,
You see this?
the
Thing?
uncle's just spinning his happy ass off. That's what's happening.
Uh-oh. Fucking
Gizzard scissored hands.
gizzard hands.
Gizzard scissor hands, yeah.
Yeah, look at it.
Don't trust him to cut your
Gizzard
hair.
hands. Can you do my hair, Gizzard Stu?
He says, no, but I can trim your bush.
In the bush.
Later, Mr. Rivera. Have a good night, James.
Have a good one, man.
Bye, Buick.
Yeah, I'm sorry I wasn't more helpful, James, but I know you've got a bunch of flavors, and I know you've just got your DIY. You're already well on your way on your DIY journey, so I mean you should just be grabbing what you think you need.
Yeah.
Or whatever sounds good at that point.
Or you can watch your Saturday shows. Yeah.
Then I could give you some advice as far as it goes. Yes, Gizzard Stew.
Ta-da!
He's ringing in like he had the answer.
He was ringing the bell. He's ringing the bell to get our attention. I assume. What Gizzard Stew? What?
Are my pancakes ready?
This party started.
We need some pancakes to go with these beers.
Oh, shit. Although I did have potato pancakes for breakfast, so I guess that counts. That takes care of it.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Get some country
said
gravy
potato.
on that.
Oh no. I'm in applesauce on the pancakes. A little bit of butter, a little bit of applesauce, and you're good.
Fucking purists.
I can't help it. It's a Wisconsin thing. Shit, there's
How old
plenty
was
of
I
places.
in 1996, baby? Like, let's see. I was 8 in 86, so where would I have been? Third grade? I would have been in third grade, so I was probably at school.
Well, I was probably wishing that I was in Chicago.
I was gonna say, didn't they drop the Super Bowl shuffle video on this day?
I think they
Or was that yesterday?
1984.
No, it was the 85.
It was 84.
It was the 85 season, and
85?
they won it in 86, right?
Yeah, because it would have been February 86. And then a couple weeks later, the Super Bowl shuffle, which, did you know they were actually nominated for a Grammy and lost?
I did
Weird. You know what that was? That losing of the Grammy is what started that whole downward spiral of the Bears.
Yes. Yes.
They're never the same.
Had they have won, they probably would have been top in the NFC for a long, long time. But you hurt their egos when you denied them their Grammy.
There we go. What happened on this day in history? In 86. Oh, the Challenger explosion. I was sitting in class and we watched it. The Challenger explosion anniversary.
Wow.
Shit.
Krista McCullough. How does that name stick in your head that many years?
She was
Wow.
the teacher that was on that
Yeah.
flight, right?
Yeah.
No, I didn't bring it up to anybody on Wednesday. I wanted to make it a happy day. Wednesday was actually my father's birthday. So I figured I will bring that up today. Happy birthday to the old man. So I'm drinking for him since he's not here to drink for himself anymore.
Gotcha.
And Gizzard, to answer your question, yes. Is that his name that I need to send the invite to?
I think I can copy and paste it.
Okay, if you can copy and paste, have at it. Not a problem.
I think.
Clinton Lupe's in the house. What's up?
What's up?
So what did Beauty say? Why isn't she coming on the show?
She's not in her pajamas.
Oh shit, son. That's
You
definitely
can
the
be
reason
in your
I'm on the show.
negligee. I don't care what you come in.
That's
I don't know.
exactly the reason you should come on the show, Beauty.
Oh, here. I'll give you a little chest too, if it'll make you come on. Say that might not do it. Be like, he's still got a sweater on under his shirt. What the fuck?
Are you the oldest one here, Dr. TMI?
How old is TMI?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I know Gizzard's older than me.
I know all you motherfuckers are older than I am.
Gizzard Stew's a spry 19 years old.
Is Spry 19 years older than all of you?
No, Dr. TMI, I will not wax the chest. I tried that one time. I let one ex-girlfriend try that shit. My chest bled. We're not having none of that. Let me tell you what, bleeding around the nipples, not cool. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, shit. Hazy.
Who let that motherfucker in here?
Hey, Hazy, you want to come on the show and drink?
Look at that morose motherfucker.
Shit.
morose
I could send him an
motherfucker.
invite 1,000 times, and even if he was drunk, he still wouldn't figure out how to click the link.
It looks like someone shit in his cereal.
That's right.
Bung.
Now I feel like watching a marathon of the View Askew movies. There's a did you ever play their drinking game that they had up on the site?
No. What was
Oh,
that?
good God.
Every Snoochie
I don't-
Moochie and
No, it wasn't that bad.
now if you just finish your beer every time Kevin breaks every time the fourth wall is broken and Jay and Silent Bob strike back, that would do it.
I don't think we made it through Clerks. Have a good night, Hazy.
Bye.
See you later, Hazy. Bye, Hazy.
Shit, there's one too many drinking games I've been a part of that had to do with watching something.
You know what
Probably why I had to watch all those things over.
the best drinking game?
Deadwood drinking game that's the most dangerous because you can be drunk before the credits get over, depending on the episode.
Yeah.
Episode, what is it, number 3, right? That's the worst of them.
I think it's 3 of the 3rd season.
Yeah, where him and fucking Woo have that long conversation. That's just that's a nightmare. You may as well just have a 12-pack ready.
I'm gonna see if I can find
Mall
Woo and Swears and talking.
Not who. Woo, you. Oh, fuck. I'm going to have to go on a binge and watch that show on my Fire Stick tomorrow, I think.
It's still as good as ever.
Really is. And, you know, every time I see him as another character other than Swearingen, all I think is Swearingen. Swearingen. Come on, say it. Do something. My fuck. Like, you've ruined every role for me in your entire life because of that one role.
Now we know the Sound of Music. The drinking game to go with that is you take a drink every time somebody says Maria.
Oh,
And the first song, you're done.
You may as well go to sleep before that even starts.
okay, I found it. White cock sucker.
So TJ, if you got a Fire Stick, there's penicillin out there. Vaping Swag just wants you to know.
And it's cool. Luckily, I don't have the Fire Stick myself. My TV has the problem. As long as I don't get too close to it, I'll be all right.
Oh, I'd love the warning, Google Hangouts. YouTube app will no longer work after April 25th. Fuck you, Google Hangouts.
Fuck you, Google
no,
Hangouts.
Like they cut like all the functionality.
Google Hangouts is just going to turn into a box.
You're just going to see this.
Yeah. And it's only going to run like 420p.
I hated the ending too because it ended. That should have been like one of those 20-season shows. No, nothing new with the fire alarm. We actually put a painting over the fire alarm so that way the boy couldn't grab at it. Now he just gets up on the couch and tries to take the painting down. So, I guess it's still the same concept, just a matter of whether we can keep him from it or not. Otherwise, Chinese fire drill in the building. Everybody runs out, runs around, runs back in. You need to turn that up, Fresh. Oh, God, I love that.
Who stole the dope? Cocksucker!
Not woo. Who you?
I wonder, was everybody able to see that?
No, it didn't look like it switched over to it, which is strange.
So it was just me? All you guys could see was like, oh,
Yeah.
man.
Because the YouTube app is sucky.
So in other words, that shit is garbage.
Oh, TJ, in honor of Wisconsin, I have some cheesy puff corn.
Well, close enough. I'll have to send you something in the mail. I'll have to send you some fucking cheese curds.
I have cheese curds. I can make
Yeah.
cheese curds.
It's not as good as if you make them there as if they come out of Wisconsin. I'm telling you. You know what?
I've been to Gay Mills. I know about Wisconsin cheese curds.
I'll just have to have my aunt who runs a cheese factory here. I'll actually just have her send you a shipment of shit. We'll do it that way.
That'll work. Make sure we put some beer queso in there because that's fun to give to people just to see their face after they eat it.
TJ, have you ever met Travis? This is Travis from Overdose Vapes.
Hey, Travis.
How you doing?
Travis, how you doing?
I'm good.
Welcome.
How are you? Thank you.
Glad to have you here.
Nice.
Travis,
said
have you
get you
ever-
on here, so I figured better get you on here.
Hey, I
Travis,
appreciate it.
have you
I
ever
trust
met,
him a little bit.
Have you ever met Lifa? This
No.
is Lifa.
What up? Yeah, I've seen your show before.
Awesome.
TJ does a show on Wednesdays. So.
Son of a bitch, it doesn't work.
Ruh-roh.
I'm just going to put it out here in the audience. If you guys want to know what we were laughing our heads off at.
True that, Lemmy. Cheese curds are fucking awesome. What would that be? Chifa? No. Chica? No. Yeah, Chiva. Curds are fucking awesome.
So what are curds? I mean, I know what curds are, but you guys talking about buying like in a bag?
Yeah.
What a cheese curd is it's before it actually gets turned into the finished product.
Yeah.
It's that byproduct before they shove it into a block and let it sit and ferment into whatever type of cheese they're making. Generally, a cheese curd is actually usually a cheddar or a Colby or something like that before it has that aging process to get that extra pungent flavor to it.
Yeah, I've had the curds on poutine before, like the fries with the gravy and shit. So the same thing, I guess. Yeah. Okay.
It's the exact same thing, except for when you get them and it's just a cheese curd and they're fresh. You call it squeaky cheese. You bite into it and it squeaks.
Okay.
It's squeaky.
And they're a fuck ton saltier because they've still got a lot of the whey residue and stuff left on them.
No way.
And TJ knows all about it because he's from Green Bay. Cheesehead.
Cheeseheads, all right.
Weird.
Way.
No way.
Yes, way.
He's a curd expert.
Way.
Okay.
Well, why don't you guys handle this for a minute? I gotta grab a couple more beers. I'm out.
Okay.
Take it away, Lifa.
Okay. You see this thing?
Mhm.
It no longer fucking sucks because I fixed it.
So now it's halfway decent.
It's good. It's good.
It was just a loose wire.
It's a nut where the 510 hooks. It comes loose, and since it's metal on metal, if that gets loose, it's not really a 510. That little shaft that's in there gets loose, and it doesn't stay a solid connection to the ground, which is hooked on to another area of that metal body.
Yeah, I saw your fix for it. I
Yep.
watched that. Do you think that it's going to come loose again, or you cranked it down pretty good?
I cranked it down pretty good. I'm on the lookout if anybody knows of any like electrical based Loctite. I would totally take it apart, put some of that electrical conductive Loctite in there so it doesn't.
Why don't you just pull the chip out and weld that motherfucker together and call it a day?
No.
Hmm.
I don't have
saying.
a welder.
I'm just
I know.
saying that's the easy fix.
I
You
know,
could probably
and-
put a dab of solder on the outside of it, then it would
Yeah.
never do.
Yeah.
Same concept.
Some good 12-year-old aged cheddar might solidify in there and make it good.
No, because once cheddar ages, it gets a little crumbly.
Oh, and if it gets hot, then you got nachos.
Exactly. And you don't want to vape nachos. It's not a good idea.
Yeah, chicken and dumplings. That sounds like an awesome idea for a vape.
You know what? I've got a flavor that you could probably use.
Are you going to send him the chicken and waffles?
I don't have any chicken waffles left, but I would certainly be willing to order that flavor for you and make sure that got to your house. I'll make sure that you have to sign for that package so that I know you have it in your hands.
Yeah. And you know what? I would totally vape on the show. You know, after you vape something out of your comfort level, like Phantom Ravioli, your comfort circle just expands a little bit more. You're like, okay, I'm game. It's good at least a couple of pulls off of something.
I think it's mostly because we kind of have always only vaped fruits and sweets and that kind of shit. I think if everybody would have started vaping savory shit, we wouldn't even think twice about it.
No
It's just
doubt.
what we're used to at this point, I think.
Mm.
Phantom Ravioli has kind of changed my opinion on a lot of that shit, so.
Well, yeah, that's the only time I've gotten any liquid where I got it open and I started giggling the second I started smelling it.
Yeah.
Travis, have you put up a video on Phantom Ravioli?
No, I just got it last week, so
Oh
I'm
my
still
God.
kind of playing with it and
That's
Oh.
gonna be-
seeing what I think.
You should totally do your video with a beer beside it, because I think a beer with like a Bud Light or a Natty Light or something like that would pair really well with Phantom Ravioli.
He says some cheap college beer.
Yeah.
Yes.
Buy
Pabst Blue
yourself
Ribbon.
a case of blue smoothies and you're good.
Has Josh tried that yet?
I took him some. Yeah, we tried it. We both tried it. Yeah.
Were you guys laughing?
Yeah, because it's like you taste the bread and it's totally bizarre, you know.
Yeah.
I actually told him, I'm like, I don't want the Phantom Ravioli. And he sent it anyways. I'm glad he did, so, you know. I'm
Yeah,
glad I
try
got
it.
to try it. So, yeah,
Gotta try it.
totally.
Miller High Life. Shit, how much of that did we drink, TJ?
Ugh.
Fuck.
Shit.
Or what is it? Keystone, 30 bones.
I'm
yeah.
lately, if I'm gonna drink, if I drink cheap beer lately, it's Busch Light, blue smoothies all day long.
It tastes just it's like a cross between Miller Lite and Bud Light. I mean, it's not like it's a bad beer.
Yeah.
And it was dirt cheap because I mean we would buy fucking cases on cases of that shit when we were fucking going to town out in the gazebo there.
10 bucks.
When I was drinking all the time, I drank Keystone Ice was my cheap go-to beer because it
30
wasn't.
of them for 10 bucks, right?
It was like 15 for like a 30,
All right.
so like
Ooh.
50 cents a beer.
Clint Lupe suggests Phantom Ravioli and Red Dog.
Red Dog. Did they still make Red Dog?
Yes, they do.
You know, if you turn that upside down, it's Batman eating out Catwoman, the logo.
Yeah.
My
There you go.
favorite cheap beer is Hams.
Oh,
Hams?
fuck yes. You can get
Hams is the fucking best.
you can get a 30-pack of hams up here for like 13 or 14 bucks.
$12.
So yeah, it
And the
fucking
shit's
comes
good.
out to less than 50 cents a beer.
Don't tell anybody. I think it's Miller Lite.
Probably.
Miller makes it now, so.
Yeah, Slayer. I don't think any of us want to admit remembering that particular drink.
Not the MD 2020.
Oh my God, Mad Dog.
Oh, we
MD20.
used to make a thing called boogie tea, and what we do is we make sun tea during the day, and you mix sun tea with grape and orange Mad Dog mixed in with it, and I think like some rumplements, and so you get the mint tea flavor out of it, and you just serve it in 32-ounce supersized McDonald's plastic glasses, and you drink one of those and you're boogieing.
Liquid panty peeler.
Yeah.
You know, of all the things I miss, like living in Louisiana, I miss the drive-through daiquiri shop.
Oh, no doubt. That would be awesome.
Do you know how many times if I was going to like Alexandria or something, I would stop on my way out of town to get one so I could drink it on the way there.
Yep.
I'm going, please don't get fucking pulled over because you're doing an open container with a straw in the container. Although I did learn a trick. The first time I went to New Orleans, there was a couple of shops down there. They would give you 2 straws. And I figured out why. Because down there, if the straw's not in the drink, it's not an open container.
Yeah.
So if you get pulled over, you quick rip the straw out, you only get the Dewey, not the open container fine. It's like, huh. Smart.
I think though you get the DUI, you're screwed anyways.
Yeah.
DUI is like jaywalking down in Louisiana.
That's what it is here in Wisconsin. It's like a rite of passage. I swear to God, everybody I fucking know, short of myself, has a DUI.
Now, Vaping Swag said vodka and grape juice. Now, that brings me back to the 2-liter bottles of Purple Passion.
Oh, fucking married to the mod is in the house? Get the
What up,
fuck
Dave?
out.
Dave's a killer. It's a killer guy. See, Dave, you want to come on?
Dave, here, I'm going to shoot you an invite just in case.
Ever clearing grape Kool-Aid?
Yeah,
That's
Ooh,
just
wow.
a terrible time.
That's
for our
what-
church.
Yeah.
that's
Holy
what
shit.
Purple Passion was.
We had this. I don't know if I ever talked about him before, but there was this lady who came up with this shot called crack shot, and so it was Everclear and a bunch of other stuff. But she would take a tablespoon of powdered sugar, and she would dump it in, and whatever she put in there, it would crystallize the sugar by the time it got to the bottom.
Wow.
So you had till the sugar hit the bottom to drink it. Otherwise, you were taking like crack rocks to the throat.
So, in other words, drink fast.
Like she dumped it, and you just took the shot, and then you put your head on the bar for a while because it fucking sucked.
That's kind of like Irish car bombs on St.
Oh,
Patty's Day.
God.
Oh,
Fresh. Did you ever get a chance to go up there with like Phil and all of us up to Alex and hit up what is it, Finnegan's Wake?
Yeah, I think I took you guys there the first time.
I think when I first got there, you were one of the first people who took me up there.
Yeah.
I fucking, ooh. Actually, the Super Jew, he got married a block and a half away from there. So that was the first place I went before the wedding.
A little lit up before his wedding, and then went back.
see, I like that how that title, like, sounds like it's very powerful, and you just forget about the whole Jew reference at the end. It's like he's the best.
That's the super to it.
I know.
You should send him an invite.
If he figured out how to use Google Hangouts, I would gladly get his ass on here.
I don't think he'd ever touch it.
Yeah, he wouldn't know what to do. I don't even think he smokes anymore. I think just the occasional cigar.
Good.
Oh, yes, Oktoberfest in La Crosse is phenomenal. I've been to that, Kenny B.
Are
It's
you
a good time.
We have a nice Oktoberfest here in Leavenworth, Washington. Because the whole town looks like it's pulled straight out of Germany anyway.
Gotcha.
So we've got another one called there's another city out on the peninsula called Poulsbo. Poulsbo has a nice downtown that looks like that too. Poulsbo kind of outgrew the small town feel though. So did Leavenworth though. Leavenworth's not tiny anymore like it used to be.
Oktoberfest is kind of a sausage fest,
Mm.
but in a good
Apparently.
way. But in a good way.
I was gonna say, depending on what you're talking about, you've been to the wrong Oktoberfest, my friend. The wrong one.
TJ, can I play a song? I promise it won't give you a copyright strike.
Let them copyright strike me. They can kiss the darkest part of my white ass.
Ham. Yes, from the land of sky blue waters to you comes Hams, the beer refreshing as the crisp, cool land is brewed in. The beer that captures for you the wonderful refreshment of this enchanted Northland. Hams.
Yeah.
Is
Mm.
that the commercial where he's standing in the middle of the river?
Yeah.
Fuck. Apparently I've seen that one too many times.
Hams.
You know, that's only a Midwest beer. You can't find that anywhere else outside of like Wisconsin, Illinois,
Actually, that's not true.
Minnesota.
You can find it
At
in
least-
Vegas. Vegas.
Yeah, they have.
Uh,
I remember distinctly drinking hams in Vermont,
Really?
and
Yeah,
they have it out here too.
it's
I was gonna
all
say, I was never able to find it outside of Wisconsin, outside of the general area of Wisconsin every time I went somewhere.
it's everywhere pretty much, but it's like maybe some states only have 3 or 4 liquor stores you can get it in. The whole
Fuck.
state. Shit like
Maybe
that.
it's just because I was drunk all the time while I was looking for it that I couldn't find it.
Yeah. I mean, even in Minnesota, you won't find it in every liquor store. It's just in certain liquor stores. I'm
They
sure
have it out here in California for sure. I've seen it not at every liquor store, but at quite a few.
Yeah, there used to be a website. It was called Hams Finder, and you could go on there and it kept track of who had it where. The beer actually has quite a big following of people that grew up with it, and I'm sure that's the only reason they're still making it.
Oh, that, and then you've got all of those guys who want to be the offbeat, so I got to drink the offbeat beer. Fucking.
I don't know. I love Hams.
Out here, the offbeat beer everybody drinks is Ole's. They drink the little stubby bottles.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, dude, it's like an 8-ounce fucking bottle of beer, and you're paying a full price for it. Like,
It's a kind
way to break the system, homie.
Kind of like the old Mickey's bottles.
Oh
Fresh-
god, the bombers! I love those fucking things. Oh my god.
the bum-
Join the Mickey's party.
What was it? Miller Lite did those for a short time this last year, and then who else did those fucking the little snub-nosed bottles? Coors Light did them for a while, I think.
I just know that Red Stripe comes in those too.
the beer barrel bottles.
Yeah.
Fresh, being from the Northwest there, do you remember Henry Weinhardt's?
Yeah,
Oh,
I drank
yeah.
the shit out of the Henry's Pale, Blue Board.
Yeah. And then they went out of business, and I think that they started back up again.
So someone got their recipes.
Yeah, I think they resold the company, but I think it was.
Oh.
They went out of business because I wasn't able to drink their beer anymore once I quit.
Yeah, it could be.
I was keeping them in business by myself.
And then you got Schmidt beer. And we always said if you take every other letter off of that, that's what you're drinking.
I haven't seen Schmidt beer in so fucking long. Oh my god.
I'm pretty sure they still have it in Ohio because that could have been a long time because my dad's dad, that was his beer. He always drinks Schmidt.
They have it here still.
I haven't seen it in 10 years, at least 10 years.
Kenny B, where the hell are you from?
I remember drinking Schmidt Ice in Montana. because it was like $2 for a 6 or a 16 ounces.
Oh wow.
So we would buy like 4 of those and just get ripped off this ice beer. There's like 8% alcohol in them. Tasted like you were drinking it out of someone's ass, but at that age, I mean, what did it fucking matter? I could have been drinking an 8-ounce or an 8% alcohol beer out of somebody's ass. I probably still would have been happy. Like 22 years old. Woo!
Party.
That's it. It was whatever I could get my hands on when I was that age that was cheap enough for me to afford on my shitty paycheck.
Yeah, totally.
How about some $2 night train? That good old
Oh
Apple
yes. Oh my
Night
god,
train.
night train.
We used to mix that when we were cruising down the main street. We'd mix that with Mountain Dew and call it Mountain Train or something like that.
MD 2020.
Oh yeah.
Why do people have to keep bringing that up?
or Boone's Farm. You guys ever drink that Boone's Farm wine?
Fuck yeah, I'll drink
good
Boone's
God.
Fuck.
Boone's Farm Fuzzy Dale. I love that
Yeah.
one. I loved that when I was like 17 years old.
I was
Loved
gonna
it.
say being a teenager was a lot of fun. Yeah.
When the store did a 10 for 10 special and you sent your 2-year older classman in that graduated and still is a dirt ball.
Hey, what would we do without those dirt balls? You know what I mean?
I know.
We had the dirtball who he was living with his family still, and they lived on the military base that was in town, and he started dating this 15-year-old that we knew.
Of course.
And so that was how we got our booze.
And that 15-year-old really loved his truck.
He had a Cavalier, a Chevy Cavalier, and when you open the door, it had this is right when it first started with the light would fade on and then it would fade off, and that's why she was dating him, because the light faded on and off on his Chevy Cavalier.
Oh, that's funny shit.
Oh, the
Those
joys
days.
of high school. To be a teenager again. Never.
Can we be teenagers again with the knowledge we have?
I would
Oh,
fucking
God.
kill for that.
No shit.
Holy shit. I would go back and just take advantage of all those little
Everybody.
young ladies.
I'd take advantage of everybody. It wouldn't just
Yeah.
be the young ladies.
Hi, student teacher.
Yeah, I had this. Oh, nope. I'm not going to get into the teachers.
Kenny out there, he brought up something that just popped into my mind. He's talking about Leinenkugels a minute ago. Were you still? Yeah, you were still there when me and Reed drove to fucking Wisconsin on a 4-day pass just to fill up the
just
bed
to
of
get-
my truck with Leinenkugels and come back. I had like
Yeah.
15 or 20 cases of beer in the back of my truck that I drove from Wisconsin all the way to Louisiana with.
Good old
Fucking ridiculous.
good
He's
old
been like-
honey white.
We spent like $400 on beer just to load up the back of my truck.
Now, Kenny B's a sledhead. Gizzard probably will know this too, that some of the bars up here in northern Iowa and Minnesota have designated parking spots for snowmobiles.
Oh yeah. Well, that's their business in the winter.
Yeah.
The bars, especially up north here, they don't. It's the snowmobile time of year, and people drive across the trails and the lakes, and they stop at the bars, and pretty much if they're trail riding, they just get schnockered because you can't go over 30 miles an hour on the trails, and pretty much the cops leave you alone unless you wreck your sled into a tree or something.
Yeah.
That's it. And speaking of the Leinenkugels thing, while I'm thinking about it, one of Jacob Leinenkugel actually got put into a position up in Washington under Trump now.
Wow.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I can't remember what the fuck he was doing. Actually, the Super Jew pointed it out to me. He sent me a message on it the other day. I'm like, what? Fuck, so I had to go look it up. I was like, huh, he really did.
Department of Water.
Everybody will have the wonderful joys of Honey Vice.
Summer shandy coming at you.
Honey
Well,
Vice?
at least the White House is stocked with like really good beers now. Because like Barack Obama liked beer, but he liked like IPAs and shit. So He was a hophead.
Yep.
I can't fucking stand it. I can't fucking stand a hoppy beer. I lived in the wrong part of the country for the microbrews because everything up here is like a fucking IPA, like an extra hoppy IPA. So it tastes like you're drinking a bottle of soap.
Yeah.
Except for that one bar you took me to where we had that what the fuck was it? That it wasn't even a fucking beer, it was a wine. Tasted like a
barley
fucking beer
wine?
though. Yeah, the
Oh,
barley wine. That shit was fucking banging.
Barley wine.
Barley wine will rip your fucking head off.
Yeah, that'll fuck you up. There's no doubt about it.
Because it tastes just like a beer, but it's at like 14 or 15%.
Yeah.
So next thing you know, you're like, fuck, I feel like I drank like 4 of these things. I'm like halfway through with my first glass. What the hell's going on around here?
Well, yeah, because I distinctly remember going to whatever little bar it was by the water there, having some barley wine with you, and by the time we made it to the tea kettle bar, I'm going, what the fuck happened to me? Holy shit.
See, that's why those barley wines come with the cork in there. So if you can't figure out how to get the next cork out, you're too drunk. You just stop.
Yep.
Or if you're like me, you just leave the fucking cork out and say fuck it.
Oh, that's right. I did take you to the tea kettle bar.
Yeah, I've still got a picture of us hanging off of the fucking goddamn handle. I don't know where it is. I'll have to find it. I think it's on one of my old computers. We're just fucking up there hanging.
Oh, we should have died that night, TJ.
Yeah, on more than one occasion, because we weren't even done when we got done with the bars. We came back and drank like a couple fucking big old bottles of chimney at the house before we were done.
Yeah. Oh,
So,
I remember passing my exit like 4 times.
Go around. Go around.
and just take the surface streets. It'll be okay.
Well, once you get on South Tacoma Way, you're fine.
Oh, cafe.
Yeah. Oh, that's the name of that place. Bob, if everybody wants to know what that place is, look up Bob's Java Jive on Google. You'll see where I took TJ. Bob's Java Jive. It's still there. It's still rocking.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's like, I think we hit like 3 or 4 different bars. There's the one by the water. There was I remember the tea kettle bar distinctly. And then there was another one with like fucking 70 different beers on tap or something there.
Yeah, Stilicum Pub is the one by the water because you wanted the ocean. You're like, I haven't been to the ocean in forever. I miss it. So I took you down there because it was right on the sound. And then we went to, I think we went to Bob's Java Jive. No, Bob's Java Jive was the last place we hit. I don't remember where else we went. Pints and Quarts. I had to have taken you to Pints and Quarts.
That might have been it. I don't remember. That was after I hit the tea kettle bar. Everything else was kind of a blur.
So Sushi, does that beer have a label that looks like this?
Speaking of those ridiculously percented beers, I was watching something the other day. There's a some company that makes a beer called Snake Bite or something. And it's like a fucking, I think they said the percentage is something along the lines of like 60 to 70%. And they advise you don't drink the whole fucking bottle in one sitting. Like there's a big old warning label on the bottom that says do not drink in one sitting. You're basically drinking liquor.
Yeah. So TJ, is Quinn stationed in Japan?
Yes, he is.
So he could probably get us close to those, like the King Cobra liquor.
Oh, get him one of the fucking liquor with the snake in the bottle. You know what? I don't know how he would get that into the States unless maybe he poured it into like a fucking different bottle. Although I'm not gonna lie, I would like to get my hands on some of that just to give her a go. Although I think my mom's going to Japan next month to visit him, so I think maybe I'll just have him do a little video and take her out and get her all fucking shit faced on some of that stuff.
That would be
King
awesome.
Cobra rice wine.
There you go.
Yuck.
What are you showing up there, Fresh? Oh, there's the bar. Yes.
Bob's Java Jive.
Can you hang
The
off
classy
the
joint
handle?
right there in that picture. Look
Yes,
how classy that
there's-
place is.
Where is it?
It's where I live.
Oh, okay.
I have a picture of us hanging off of the handle on the right side because that's where like the little smoke area and everything was. I do remember that. I wasn't shit faced enough yet to forget that.
Oh, Bob's Java Jive.
Such a good.
It's still a happening little joint.
Do they
I
serve
wouldn't doubt it.
They serve biscuits
That place
and
is
gravy.
sushi beef. That place is legit.
You need a place like that that serves biscuits and gravy in the morning to start off your Saturday.
That'd be fantastic. But they serve like really, really terrible food.
Good coffee though.
Coffee's solid.
I don't know. I didn't drink the coffee. I was drinking. It was a good time.
Oh no, because what you see is just the front. There's more behind the kettle. Like there's a whole add-on behind the kettle. But the great thing about it is I have no idea how they got it past the building code. Like as you go through that, like you pass through this little arch and you look up and there's like separation and they've got it like covered with a tarp.
That's awesome.
And like there's no heating in that building at all. So if it's cold, it's fucking cold.
Well, like, yeah, because I think when I came up there, it snowed the day prior to us going out, and then it fucking rained the next day, of course.
There you go.
Yeah.
I can go up there, and it was chilly in there. I do remember that.
Yeah,
Still a
like
good time though.
It's always chilly in there.
That's
Like in the summer, it's just fucking scorching because the sun stays up till like midnight here. So
it's kind of like the pubs over in Ireland. They don't have a central heat. They just got the coal stove over in the corner.
yep.
You know.
I think they've got like a little gas fireplace sitting in there somewhere that's supposed to heat the whole place, but it doesn't do the job. Like during the winter, the only time it's warm is when it's crowded.
Nice.
You'll go in there and there's dudes. There'll be the regulars just like sitting at the bar with their fucking parkas on, just like.
Did you go to an ice bar when you were in Iceland?
It wasn't cold enough for an ice bar
Oh,
when I went.
I know they have.
It was. I went at the very beginning of their summer.
Those always seem interesting. It'd be
It
fun
hit
to-
It hit a grand 65 degrees while I was there, Gizzards too, and that they were all like everybody. It was like here when the sun's out, like everybody was just outside, like.
Oh, yeah.
You're talking to me and Gizzards too. So when it hits 50, we put on our shorts.
Yeah. I was running around in my shorts last week. It was 40.
Hey, I did the same thing when it hit 40 over here.
It was like a
Anytime it gets above freezing.
heat wave. It was
basketball
like,
weather.
holy shit, it's spring. Oh no. Flowers are coming up and shit. Middle of January.
If we're lucky, we'll get one good hard freeze off, kill off the mosquito population since it warmed up enough for them to come out a little bit. I actually caught one outside in December at my fucking parents' house. I went up to go see the folks, take the sun up there. Where to go take a couple rips off the vape. The fuck is flying in front of the door? Quick grab it, don't kill it. Look, it's a goddamn mosquito and it's like fucking 46 degrees outside. I'm going, what the fuck? This is not right. That shit should not be happening right now.
Yeah.
In
I do
shorts
not-
till the teens. Whew.
Just letting you know.
I don't.
Just letting you know. Everybody
You
go out
should-
and get this
you should be
fucking shit.
You guys should be getting that shit.
That king.
I'll have it on Monday.
Oh,
You mean this shit?
yeah.
That shit, Gizzards too.
You should get a big bottle.
I need to get a straight up big bottle of this one like that.
This big. It's called when you're looking for it. It's called this big ass one.
This big ass one.
You know, and I was looking for that because by the sounds of the way everybody made it look, I couldn't find the fucking big bottle. I'm like, where the fuck is it? Now that I know, next order.
Travis,
Everybody?
have you tried the coil vape stuff yet?
It's probably backwards.
No, I haven't tried it yet.
It's pretty good.
Did you send some to him?
I'm looking it up right now.
Oh, it's there's his fan. He's another one of those mixers. It's like Dawn. Like if it sounds good, you're probably gonna love it.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the next time I'm gonna have to order that peanut butter mousse because peanut butter fucking vapes have been my go-to, one of my favorites.
When you get
No, I
that
don't
peanut
get
butter
them all.
mousse, take it and hide it from yourself for about 2 more weeks. Let it
steep a
smooth
little bit
itself
longer.
out. Yeah, let it smooth itself out.
Yeah.
Man, this Hadley's easy to over drip on. I'll tell you that much.
Note to self, not buying that because I have a tendency to do that once in a while.
So is the Kennedy. The
It can be
Kennedy,
really easy to over drip on.
you pick it up and you're like, oh, I haven't vaped this for a while. Dump a whole bunch of juice in there. Take a rip and it's all over your hand.
What have you tried the Kokomo? I haven't tried it yet.
Yeah,
that?
Kokomo's solid.
What is it?
From what I read it on there, because I did look at that one too. That said it's supposed to be almost like a chocolate vape, but there's a tobacco base to it, but you can't tell apparently.
Okay.
It's just,
Fresh,
it's
you
got
like
that it's got that savory note in the background.
But
Yeah, his business card is a magnet.
it's awesome. And it's probably backwards on my screen.
No, it's actually right this time. Usually you're backwards.
Nice.
Actually,
It look-
90% of the time you're backwards. Who the fuck am I kidding?
all right. Well, we figured it out. If it looks backwards on my screen, then it's right on YouTube.
Correct.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'll keep it right there when I need to start pimping. Break it
Yeah.
off.
Mine's on my refrigerator.
Mine is too, because what I like to do in my kitchen is I like to get my magnets and I like to stand across the kitchen
And throw 'em.
and the fridge is like here, so I'll try and wing it like a ninja star and get it to stick to the fridge.
Fucking Gambit over there.
Ooh, Lifa has business cards. He's getting ready for Detroit.
Get the fuck out.
Getting ready for Detroit.
He's getting ready.
Oh shit. Speaking of which, I did talk to Giz about this before the show. I may possibly have talked the wife into letting me go to Detroit. Possibly.
Do you need a
Namely because her brother lives about an hour from Detroit. So I've kind of winged it in as a let's go see Uncle Doug for the boy. And me and you can sneak away and we can go to the Vape Expo. I'm trying to work it.
If you need a place to crash, like overnight, I'm
Meter
sure I
vapes
can.
got your back.
Yeah, meter vapes.
Meter vapes will totally let you stay and party at his place. Right, meter vapes?
Is he still out there? I haven't seen a comment from him in a
He
minute.
was until he heard that. And then he
Until he heard that, and then he's like, "No, fuck you, Fresh, for even saying that again."
He dropped the big old single bird, said, fuck
he's
you,
like,
I'm
I'm out of here now.
You know, this isn't my Wednesday show, but since I've got you on here, Travis, anybody who generally comes on my show, I give them a chance to give their vaping story if you'd like to have the chance to let everybody know what got you into vaping on that path.
Yeah, totally. So I smoked for almost 20 years. I was a drug addict and homeless and smoking. And I kind of started trying to stitch my life together, and I stopped using drugs and I stopped drinking, and smoking was like the one vice that I was still kind of clinging on to. And I really wanted to quit, and I had tried the blues. This is around 2009. I had tried the blues, hated them, fucking hated them. Couldn't stand it, didn't think it was gonna work. But then I saw somebody rocking an Ego with a clear miser, and was really interested in that. Bought one from China, and it was, it looked online, it looked like a normal Ego with a fucking clear miser, but it turned out to be about 3 inches long, and it had a tiny little tank on it. and they sent juice with it from China, and I got them in 36 milligram nicotine because I had no fucking clue what I was doing. And I got clove, grape, Marlboro, and something else, fucking disgusting juice. And fucking tried it, and it choked me to death because it was 36 milligram nicotine. I don't even know anybody in the States who makes 36 milligram juice, but they do in China apparently. And that kind of threw me off for a couple months. And then, this is around 2010. And then I ended up getting a regular Ego with the adjustable voltage and a CE4 or some shit like that. And some decent juice. I forget where from, something like Mount Baker or some shit like that. Something I could vape. And kind of dual used for about a year until I tried Mother's Milk. And that was the thing that kind of tipped the scales to say, this is good enough that I could see not smoking, And then it was slowly, before I knew it, then within the next 3 months after that, I had gone outside to try and smoke a cigarette, and it literally made me sick to my stomach. And I thought, this is it. I can't smoke anymore. And so that was about 6 years ago, something like that. And haven't looked back. Just been vaping ever since. Fucking love it, Fucking love it. Everything about it. Nice. And kind of spiraled into, like how we're all sitting here. It spirals into you vape because, you want to quit smoking, and then you kind of develop a passion for vaping and for helping other people quit smoking. And that kind of developed into us doing a YouTube show. And yeah, the rest is history, like most people's, my story was that I just wanted to quit smoking really bad. And now it's more about that I want to help other people quit smoking. And it's nice to have a hobby that I can share with people that are my age, because I'm kind of like a hobbyist. I hate that fucking word, but it's kind of like my hobby. It's like one of my hobbies. I collect a bunch of mods, and I get to hang out with my friends and talk shit about it. And I don't know, vaping. I fucking love it.
No doubt.
Excellent. That's fucking outstanding. I like that. It's right on par with just about everybody else I talked to, considering I'm pretty, I'll say, wet behind the ears on this. 'Cause, since December of last year. So 2015, right?
15, yep.
Yeah, 15. So I'm just getting into the second year of it. So every time I hear somebody talking about these old Ego pens and stuff, I always go and research them and look at them again and going, holy fuck, how did you guys make that switch from that stuff? Considering what I was brought into was a lot more punch you in the fucking mouth. I started with 6 milligrams, courtesy of Fresh, and within 3 days, I didn't smoke another cigarette. The last cigarette I smoked on that third day, I went, what the fuck? This tastes horrible. Yeah. I'm like, what am I doing to myself?
If I would have had access to good hardware back then, I think it would have been a much easier transition. But, I think that I made do. I wish I would have had, what I wish I would have had was a fucking Ego 1. I don't know if you guys have ever tried an Ego 1. It's like a sub-ohm little fucking Ego pen. Those fucking things kick out the vape, dude. And I think that's an amazing starter kit. And I was vaping 12 for a long time. If I tried 12 now, I'd fucking vomit. But I ended up getting a fucking Patriot, a clone Patriot from fucking some site, right? And I drilled it all out, and I put it on an MVP, the original MVP. And it was 11 watts. And so I would build my coils to like 2 ohms and rock that 11 watts. And that was a pretty satisfying vape. And once I started dripping, I knew like, hey, this is something I can do. Dripping was a big change for me, And then sub-ohm shit, once sub-ohming started, when we had devices, once I got my first mech mod and could build a 0.5 build, that was when that really took it off for me. Sub-ohming really saved my life in a lot of ways, so.
Don't do it, Travis. You're a madman. Don't build 0.5.
I remember people being terrified of like shit like 0.9s. Like they'd be like, oh, don't fuck around with that. You're gonna blow that battery up.
Are you sub-ohming? Oh shit, son.
And to think, I jumped right into the deep end of the pond within what did it take me 3 months to jump into the deep end of the pond and start building? Maybe 4 months.
Well,
If
Not
if
taking-
you didn't
well, I mean, I-
notice,
You had kind of the kit that you had a similar kit to what he's describing, that the e-cigator pen. Like that thing, like it just like it's a surprising little kit. Like it just you can rip a pretty good cloud off the damn thing.
it really was like because I had gone the route of the blues, that other Marlboro bullshit. I'm going, these fucking taste like just fucking horrid.
Yep.
And when Fresh sends me this in the mail, I'm going, okay, it looks like the rest of them, just a bit bigger. What's the fucking difference? And I went, fucking, you can tell, first time ever vaped in my fucking life. Girlfriend sitting on the couch laughing at me as I'm taking the first rip off of it, and I'm going, oh fuck, is this the right move for me or not? Take another one. I'm going, ooh, this tastes a lot better. Oh, well, let's try this again. And I remember the specific message. If you feel like you need a cigarette, you keep taking rips off of that thing till you feel like you don't need another one.
Totally.
The second I did that, it changed everything. Because I think the first day I was like, okay, well, give it a go. Just see what it's all about. Kept smoking along, doing my thing. And while I'm sitting on the couch, I'm like, well, it doesn't stink up the house, so why not? I've been taking rips off of it. And second day, I'm like, well, let's see if I can manage with less cigarettes. Because I was packing a half a day. And second day, I think I smoked fucking maybe 6 cigarettes all day. So for me, that was a fucking huge win, considering what I was at. All right, well, let's give her a go on the third day. Like, I always had a cigarette before bed, so that third day, I didn't have one all fucking day long. Went to go out and smoke one that night. And I just fucking cracked a pack like the day prior. So there was still like 13 left in that sumbitch. I go light one out, take like 4 or 5 rips off. I'm going, what the fuck? This is disgusting. I threw it off the fucking balcony. Like, fuck this shit. Drop the goddamn pack of cigarettes on the deck and leave it there. It fucking rains. They're ruined. The girlfriend comes out the next morning. What the fuck are you doing? You left your cigarettes out there. Were you drunk last night? No, I didn't drink. Like, shit was just disgusting, so I'm over it.
I think that's really the things that made a huge difference for me was the quality of liquids that I got. I think you got to start people off with really good quality liquid, because if they have a shitty liquid, they're just going to lose interest really fast. You know.
Yeah. No doubt.
Well, yeah, and I can say that firsthand because there's been some shit I've tried now where I'm going, please don't let somebody who's new try that, because good fucking God, that's terrible.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't care if you can't taste it or not, but that shit is bad.
Yeah.
And I realized the more I could taste, I was like, some of those liquids I started with, I'm going, they're really not as great as I thought they were.
Yeah.
They were good because I went and I bought the Milk Plus. That's one of the ones that he sent me. It's good, but compared to what I've been vaping now, I'm going.
Yep.
I'm going. It's fucking mediocre at best.
It's so funny because as our taste buds start to recover from all the fucking punishment we put them through, and you go back and you try some of those first juices, like all the ones that I started with that I thought were great, I fucking hate now. You know, like, and anything from Mount Baker I think is fucking disgusting. And for a long time I thought, why aren't more people vaping this shit? You know, it's because it's terrible. You know. So.
Yeah.
I think everybody has to go around with Mount Baker and White Label e-liquid
White
company.
Label, yeah.
Who else did a lot of that?
Dr. Crimmy's.
I never really got on the Dr. Crimmy's train.
Good, because it was a fucking train to nowhere. I'll tell you right now.
The True.
You know, this one I can say this is the one that did it. You guys can't read it. It's the cinnamon Danish. That fucking thing. Fucking bottle still smells phenomenal. I'd love to go back and try it, but I don't have enough liquid to drip on anything, so I can't. That was the one that did it because it was potent enough flavor for me to get that. Okay, well, I don't need to taste the fucking tobacco or anything.
Yeah,
and it had that right taste where it wasn't too sweet for me. Because I was like, I had met up with a couple of guys when I worked down in the Dells that had vaped. Actually had a chance to meet the guys who, I don't know if anybody's ever seen it before. It was on America's Got Talent or something. Those guys had those big Tesla coils, made music out of them.
Yes, that was dope.
I got to meet those guys who were on the show there. and every single one of them vaped. And I took a rip off of one of them before I had started vaping and going. And it was super fucking sweet to me. I'm like, God damn, how can you guys vape that shit or even want to taste it all day long? It's like, it was good at one rip, but I'm going, way too sweet. That one, not too sweet, made me kick the cigarettes. So that was the one I stuck with until I could find something else. And I tried something with peanut butter, and then I can't remember what the other one was.
Once you got that peanut butter strawberry vape, you were like, oh shit.
Yeah, because that's still, to be honest, unfortunately, the person who was making that for my local brick and mortar, they quit the game. They're out. So what they have left in the shop, that's it. And they don't have any left. So therefore, I can't have it anymore. That was probably by far the best peanut butter vape I've had. And it was a peanut butter strawberry, or it was peanut butter banana sandwich with a strawberry drizzle. Nice. Fucking outstanding. That was the go-to for a long time. And all of that got me in that right direction. Now I'm like, well, there's so many other things. And with what I've got sitting around the house right now, I'm going, God, I can't wait till coil vapes get here on Monday so I can try something new. Because my taste buds are getting bored with everything that I've been vaping. I'm like, my girlfriend's like, why are you ordering all this new shit all the time? There's new flavors popping up. You got bottles that are half empty that you haven't vaped. I'm like, I'm getting bored with them. It's not that I don't like them. I do really like them. But I'm going, fuck. I want more. There should be more variety in my life. I need a little more spice.
There you go.
I like different flavors. I like different flavors at different times of the day. I like different profiles after dinner, different profiles in the morning. I like to switch it up throughout the day. So,
and I mean, there was a point where I thought I knew what my all-day vape was. There's still always one I lean towards, which is that banana bondage from Adore. But at the same time, I'm going, I don't always want to vape the same thing all day long. I'm like, I want that mix of things. So she's like, why do you keep buying different mods and different atomizers? Why? So that way I can have 10 different juices go on at the same time. I'm like, oh, that doesn't sound good. I'm going to have this one now.
I do it because I just want more toys. I need more shit.
And that too. I'm learning that fact of new toys. In fact, even though I got this quite a few months ago, this is still one of my favorite mods.
So dope. Oh my God. I love that fucking movie. Sin City's so dope. Oh my God.
When I saw that in my local shop, I was like, it's just a parallel. I kind of want a series, but I'll take it just because it's got Marv on it. And it's been one of my favorite mods. It's like I take that motherfucker to work with me every day almost. Between that and the iStick 100 watt, and that's just because, well, that thing is a goddamn workhorse.
Well, yeah. That's one of those things that you can possibly attract new people that are smoking if you whip out a device and it looks kick-ass.
Yeah.
I spent the money for the Zap Wraps on the Hexone V3, and everywhere I go, people are like, let me look at that. Let me touch it. Like,
you know what's surprising, considering how cheap this is? That Tree Box Plus. People like the look of that. And for $40 fucking, I think I paid for it. It's been more of a conversation starter than just that box mod with Marv on it. Yep. Just because people see that, they're like, really? You can do that with that? Yeah, there's plenty of companies out there that'll do it, and there's a lot of ones that do it more expensive than that. Because, I mean, don't get me wrong, I've looked at a lot of those Stabwood mods, but I'm not willing to spend a couple $100 on one unless that fucker is going to sit on a shelf and punch out money to me, because I'm not spending $400 on one of those sons of bitches.
It makes money.
It makes money. Another thing I always tell people because I've seen some comments in the video here that people were saying they tried to get people to quit smoking. One of the things that really got me to finally stop was that I was going to college. I went to college later in life. When I got my shit together, I went back to college, and I was sitting in classes with these 18-year-old kids and these really pretty girls, and here I am just reeking of smoke. I could almost see the fucking smell coming off of myself. And I was really ashamed of that. And that was one of the things that pushed me towards vaping too, because you smell good. Now, every time I go into a room, people go, you baking cookies or something? I get that shit all the time. When you baking cookies? So that's always a good thing you can say. It's like, hey man, you won't stink.
Nah, I'm not baking cookies. I'm pounding pudding. Uh-oh, TJ froze.
Uh-oh.
Oh, look at
I should
That's
not
a really
have
good freeze
froze.
picture.
You did a little bit. Your face was in
You
the
did froze.
mid-laugh. It was awesome.
Oh, that's not good. Motherfuckers, I pay for goddamn 60 megs. Don't you be cutting me down. It's fucking almost midnight here. Get your shit together.
everybody in your neighborhood's watching Netflix.
Either that or fucking Pornhub, one of the two. It's about that time here.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
We got Roro. Is she drinking
Start.
tonight? We can bring her on.
Start. Anybody who wants to drink, feel free. Come on.
Cheers.
Speaking of drinking, I think I'm about a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm about close to a dozen in, so I gotta go take a leak. I'll be back.
Dozen dead Indians over there.
What you got there, Gizzard Stew? Nice black can.
Loon juice.
Nice.
It is Honey Crisp apple cider.
Ooh, I'm doing the cider too. I got the cider boys.
All
And
right.
it's pineapple apple.
Yeah, I've been enjoying cider a lot more than beer,
Oh yeah.
and I only drink 1 or 2, so
Although when I
not like I'm pounding 12 packs of this shit.
Yeah,
When I
he has
grab-
pen and pulvers.
when I grab one of these out of the fridge, that damn song comes to mind. I've got a pen. I've got an apple. That thing.
Mm.
You know what really irritates me about that song is that motherfucker has like 4 billion views on that video. That means he made like $400,000 on that fucking video. It's really irritating.
I'm unfamiliar with it. Is this?
Oh, you got to watch it at least once. Pineapple, pineapple pen. Oh my god,
I might not want that stuck in my head.
No,
it'll
probably
get there.
It'll be stuck in your head whether you like it or not now.
Oh yeah.
PPAP.
See, it's already in our fucking heads.
Oh, the second I seen that, I was like, where the fuck is the internet gone? I need to stop watching YouTube. What the worst part is you got to figure out who was the person that started watching that and decided to share that with their friends because they thought it was good. What
Slayer.
asshole started that problem?
Yeah, let's track them down. Patient 0.
Oh, it's like a zombie apocalypse only with PPAP.
Exactly.
All right, Slayer. We'll do another Templeton.
Hold tight on that one. I'll be right.
All right.
Zumba, 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 zoo. Yeah, what is that you're dripping with? You like that thing?
Oh, I love it. I fucking love it. It's the Anakin You Can Too. 20 mil stainless steel fucking tank. I absolutely love it. Take it everywhere.
You fill it up and
Yeah, it's just an empty fucking cylinder, and you just put your juice in there. It has a locking ring on the bottom, like a mod. It's
Yeah.
pretty amazing. You could build an 18350 mod with this easy. It's got a button and shit. I love it.
I use those Easy Dripper.
Oh, I love those too. Those are dope. Yeah,
Love those in the car.
yeah, those are dope. I like this just because I can throw it in my briefcase. I can throw it in my pocket. I don't have to ever worry about it. You could run this over with a fucking truck, and you wouldn't do shit to it.
now
It's like a pound of stainless steel. So
it's got a nipple on top. Is there a cover for that, or you don't have to worry about it?
yeah, no, there is. There's a little lid that goes on top, a stainless steel lid. I just don't have it with me right here, but yeah. Anakin sent it to me. It's like super cheap too, like $20.
Stainless steel. I
that?
suppose you can wash it out easy enough and fill it with something else.
Yeah, no, totally.
Didn't they put that out? Was it like around June this last summer when they put that out?
I think so. Yeah, yeah. They had an original one, but this is the newer one. Yeah, came out last year for sure.
Okay.
I had to harass them because they keep sending me all kinds of shit, and I'm like, send me the fucking UCAN because that's what I really want is from you guys. The UCAN. So they finally did. And you know what I like about it the most is it's got a thin little needle top, and so you can fill up your fucking RDTAs with it really easily. Like you just go right alongside the cotton and shit, or your tanks plus dripping. I think it's an awesome little device.
Little nozzle stainless steel too, so it won't melt onto your coil.
Yeah, yeah.
Is the nozzle as thin as those fucking chubby gorilla bottles where they're fucking super tiny at the tip there?
It's pretty small. Yeah, it's pretty small.
It's almost like a syringe, like a double syringe size.
Yeah. It's like a 20 gauge fucking syringe or something, you know what I mean? Like,
oh, so if you're feeling like freebasing, you can definitely do it if you want to. Just fucking.
Absolutely, yeah. You fucking go straight to the vein with it.
So how does it work? You push on the butt of it, and it's got a
it's got a button like a mod. It's a really just like a mod that holds juice, and you just throw that button down, and once it gets a little emptier, it kind of slows down how much juice it pushes out. But once it's like really full, it'll just fucking shoot that shit in there. So interesting little stocking stuffer for vapors,
That looks cool.
Don't they have a band with a carabiner that you can like hook that to your keychain too?
I would imagine probably, yeah. They didn't give me one, but I could see that being pretty cool. So.
I thought I seen something like that the first time I saw one of those. I think it was on. Who the fuck did a video on one of those? Was it fucking Robbie?
Robbie.
I think Robbie did a video on that before. If I'm not mistaken, I want to say it was middle of summer. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had any fucking clue what those things were.
Robbie had an awesome giveaway on Wednesday night. Like, he gave away a mod to live chat, and there was like 5 people in his live chat.
What was
He
up
was
with
like
that?
blocking everybody.
Nobody knew he was streaming, or what was the deal?
I don't know. He came on like
He was on during it was on Monday he did it. He was on during me and Brian's show.
That's right. Yeah. And I think he came in like halfway during your show. So nobody even noticed the notifications if they had them turned on.
Right.
But I mean the giveaway he was doing was only for Calgary.
Yeah. Well, his giveaway was for 2 tickets to
A Billion Lives.
Yeah, A Billion Lives. And when nobody showed up except for those 5 people, he went and gave away a mod and to the live chat. He just randomized the live chat and gave away a mod as a thank you for the 5 people that showed up for him.
A G-Priv, right?
Yeah, I believe.
Yeah, he did give away a G-Priv.
The gold one.
So,
Oh, I do like that gold G-Priv. I've been thinking about ordering it. Just purely by looks alone. Granted, I don't know if I want that big ass fucking screen on it though, because knowing me, I'll probably break the son of a bitch.
So you've only been vaping for about a year. How many mods have you collected now, Mr. Golf T? I'm just curious how bad we've given you the bug.
Not too bad, namely because diapers dictate my life right now. So probably about 15.
Damn, son.
More than one a month and shit.
More than one a month, pretty much. Which I wish I could say there was more. Unfortunately, I don't have enough scratch right now to buy what I want. Most of my scratch goes towards now fucking buying liquids, concentrates to DIY, and just to keep myself afloat, buy batteries occasionally, just so that way I always have extras sitting and charged up. And to be honest, most of my time now, with the money portion of it, that's to my vaping. I don't have enough money to buy what I want.
Yeah.
It's not that I want all of the high-end shit, because that's not the case. There's a lot of stuff that it's very accessible, very money-friendly, that I'd like to get, unfortunately. Until my son is potty trained, I'm probably not going to be buying a whole lot of shit. Definitely won't be seeing me doing reviews because I can't afford that shit. Especially being as this is a single-income household now, being as the girlfriend stays at home with my son all the time. So until he goes to school or is out of diapers, I won't be buying a whole lot of shit. So you won't see any reviews, and you probably won't see any reviews from me anyways, because you know what? I don't have the patience to sit here and fucking edit videos. That's the reason I do live shows. Because guess what? Once they're done, they're done. I wash my hands. Have fun with it.
Editing can be a total fucking nightmare. There's no doubt about it.
It can hurt your feelings.
That's the reason I don't do it anymore. Because I remember when I was still living in Louisiana, I used to make little videos and shit. Like my brother, he's 10 years younger than I am. He was still in school and he'd need shit for school. He'd send me the videos he wanted edited together. I'd sit and I'd spend fucking 6, 7, 8 hours of my free time editing videos together through iMovie and lining it up the way you want. Send him a copy. Do you like it? No? Okay, here, let me readjust something, send it back to him. Going, thinking about it, if I did that with doing reviews, I would hate myself because I'd spend fucking 12 hours a day on that shit and I'd just have to quit my job. Now I'm not making money off YouTube because I didn't want to monetize this, because this is, for me, this is fun, just hanging out with the boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't have time for that nonsense. And it's not that it's nonsense. I appreciate every fucking reviewer out there that does the review thing. That gives me that chance to look into it. But
It's
for me,
it's a drag going to work for fucking 8 hours, then coming home and working for 3 hours on a video. It can get fucking tedious. It really can. Yeah.
Well, I mean, when Fresh sent me that fucking e-cigator, I did an unboxing video. I sat here for fucking 30 minutes talking to my computer by myself, going, what am I supposed to say? Oh, this doesn't sound right. Stop. And I had to redo it like 6 or 7 different fucking times because I was like, I don't feel like editing this son of a bitch. And by the time I finally put it together, I'm like, okay, here's a piece from this video, a piece from this video, and a piece from this video. And I just kind of did a stupid crossfade into one into the other just to fucking get it to run together. And I was like, okay. And that was more of a, for me, it was more of a hats off, a thank you to Fresh to get me into the world.
No doubt.
Rather than actually me trying to do a review. It was just a fucking thank you, basically. And after that, I'm like, no, I showed up to a couple more Fresh's live shows on Fridays. I'm like, wait a minute. I've gone back and watched some of his old fucking Friday shows. There's no editing in this. I need to do live shows. This is where it's at. He decided to switch to Fridays. I'm like, well, there's an open time slot on Friday or Wednesdays. I guess I can just go ahead and do a live show on Wednesday nights then. That was the hot fucking ticket. I'm like, no editing. Come hang out, talk shit. If there's some shit we do want to talk about, definitely talk about it. Otherwise, it's mostly just a hangout. I'm like, I get to hang out with my buddies. What more can you ask for? And why the fuck would I edit that?
And I love catching the wind of the Wednesday show. And I just joined in. I think the first show I seen was the one you wrapping the coil around the golf tee. and I'm over here going, this poor motherfucker. I got this old version 1 Coil Master coil maker kit. I'm like, I'm gonna send this to him. I don't care what it costs.
You mean this one that I still have in the baggie here?
Yep. I'm like, I'll pay up to $10 just to get this out to this guy because he's come along from going from the e-cigator to another device, and now he wants to drip. Well, we better make it feasible for him to get a good coil.
You know, and Ray, this is why I consider you such a good friend. Because you're a big enough dickhead to fit in with the rest of my friends that you didn't just send that.
No.
You sent shit with Bears logos on it, knowing goddamn good and well I do not support the Bears at all. They're by far the one I hate the most. Granted, you know, what do I know? I'm just a Packer fan. So I said, like, you know what? He'll definitely fit in around here. I'm glad to have you here and glad to call you a friend from that shit. Because for Christ's sakes, when I got it, I'm like, ooh, I'm getting a coil wrapping kit, so I can actually do this legitimately. Open this. This dirty motherfucker. Who is this cocksucker that thinks he's so goddamn funny? I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit angry at first. Then I realized I was like, you know what? Maybe I should just give the lip balm to the girlfriend so that when she's sucking my dick, I can tell him, hey, guess what? This is bear saliva on my cock. Kiss my ass.
Now, you failed to mention that I actually sent some hand lotion as well.
Oh,
that had
that's
bears
just-
on there. And somebody's using it in your household.
You know who's using it? The wife when she gives me a hand job. That's how that works. Because that's about all I was good for at that point.
Hashtag bear oils.
That's it.
Fine.
So don't you still have a whole a match set of golf tees in every circumference? You still use golf tees, right? To
You know, I'm not gonna lie. I thought about that one day, just doing a whole day of wrapping golf tee coils and sending them out as giveaways for shits and giggles to people, so that way they can say, "Yes, you are part of Golf Tee Vapes. Welcome, welcome to the party." 4.5 millimeter ID, 26 gauge pair yellow men around 0.5 if you're lucky. And that depends on how many times I've used that golf tee on whether the wood is worn down a little bit to get a 4 millimeter or a 3.5.
Yeah. That was great, though.
Oh, man.
Sushi, if you send me anything that has to do with bears, I'll ban you. I didn't ban Ray because I thought it was funny at first. Now it's just a dick move. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't ban you. But I will definitely call you a cocksucker. Courtesy of Swear Engine.
White cocksucker.
Jesus Christ, did I drink both of those already? Fuck me.
He's gonna be sleeping in a teepee.
And not by choice either. I'm sure I'm getting kicked out of the bed tonight by the way this is going. Hey, Ray, do you still have that drink over there?
I do. You want
Cheers.
salute? Cilantro.
Ole.
Oh man.
Ooh, that's warm.
It feels so good when it hits your lips.
Oh, I like where you're going with that, Sushi. Yes, he can shit in anything Bears related or on it. Won't have a problem with that. In fact, you know, I wonder, do they make a potty training potty that has a Chicago Bears emblem on it? Because if they do, maybe that's what I'll just have to buy.
Like those, and when he gets older, those little floats that float on top of the water in the toilet that you can aim at.
Oh, yes, the little aiming so I can keep her in there. Oh, yes. I like where this is going.
Bear logo diapers.
This is good. This is, and good night, sweetheart.
Not bears.
Did you just put something for me to fidget with while I'm drinking? That's a bad idea. Threw me off for a second. I saw. Oh yes. Oh, the Think Ink pens.
Yeah, the
They're
thinking.
still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm dangerously close to buying one.
Oh, so they're actually selling them now. I thought it was still in the funding stage there. I didn't know if they were still.
It is funding, but I think it ships in April.
Yeah.
All right.
And they've raised
A lot.
Like
150,000. Yeah, 150,000.
447% of their goal. So they're getting made.
Swag, I do need to correct you. I'm not drunk yet, but I do have a good buzz. There's a difference. If you were from Wisconsin, you would understand that. However, since you're not, I'll let it slide, and we'll just drive on with the direction we're going here.
What are you talking about? The GoFundMe? What is it? for?
It's an Indiegogo. It's a pen that you can fucking fidget with.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, it's like a flexible pen, and it has.
$150,000.
Yeah, they've raised 150,000.
Oh, Jesus.
They're
Yeah,
like
and it's
50
got, like,
bucks a piece, though. I think.
44 bucks a pop.
Yeah.
Fuck, that's outrageous to me. I don't know.
But it's a refillable pen, so you'll have the body of it forever. It's not just a pen, you know. I'm trying to justify it. I'm trying to justify it to myself here in my head.
It's not just a pen, you guys. Come on, fuck.
It's not just a pen, Gizzard Stew.
But I can see Fresh's video when it comes out. I've got a pen. I've got a spinner. Spinner pen.
I do like the spinners. You know what I mean?
Fresh, why do you have to justify it to yourself? You don't have kids or diapers to pay for at this point. This is all about you.
Because I'm trying to save money for Detroit.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Save as much as you can because I might be there. So I'm this close to having the whiff talked into it, and if that's the case, I'm taking the 5-hour drive that it is to, 6 hours to her brother's house, another hour to Detroit.
It'll be
Nice.
awesome. And just budget in for like $45 a piece for that Brazilian all-you-can-eat steakhouse.
Yeah, the Brazilian steakhouse. I'm gonna be having that fucking brisket. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
That's what I got a credit card for.
For
Speak of the devil, and she shall arise.
She's gonna
I'm
walk in and
busted.
see all those empty beer bottles sitting there. She's gonna be like, start shaking her head at you.
She's not going to shake her head because they're all in the trash can already.
When she goes and looks,
Until she sees my trash can next to me.
Do you have hardwood
you
floors?
like 12 beers sitting here hanging out with your friends, TJ.
No
You just start
hardwood
shaking.
floors. If you can't tell that that's carpet behind me, you got bigger issues.
She just starts hitting you.
When that happens, I'm just hitting the end of the stream. Sorry, guys, and no stop and say goodbye. I don't need my...
AdoreEliquid.com.
Probably the greatest end of a show ever. You guys would enjoy that.
No, the greatest end of the show ever was that Saturday night show I did where Brian shot himself and then Google pulled the plug on my stream.
That's not fair. Beauty has to come in and brag. Saying goodnight, having sexy time.
That's all you do is this. So it's cool though. Not here to hate. Not here to hate.
No. Go get it. Go
I'll make
get
sure,
it, Beauty.
I'll make sure these fuckers get the money out like they're supposed to.
Oh, maybe she was having sexy time while watching us.
Oh shit! Is that what's going on?
If that's the case,
that makes sense. That makes a lot
if
of sense.
that's the case, I retract previous said statement.
Yeah, no doubt.
Like, hey, how you doing?
Oh yeah.
So did you really just get down with the sound of everybody else's voice in this room?
That's
Holy
right.
hell.
Yeah, there's 5 sexy voices lined up for you, Beauty. What is happening?
How did that even happen?
She put it. Well, here's how it goes. She puts a subwoofer and she tapes it to her butt.
She wants us to shake some bottles.
That's right. Hold on. Make sure I get it to the microphone so you can hear it. Is that a bunch of high heels and then you gave her the okay gizzard stew, or is that her butthole?
It's a tight
Oh,
bottle.
that's the okay.
Okay.
Don't you know the butthole? This is the butthole.
I'm waiting for it. Oh, okay. Good to know.
Can we get somebody the internet to pronounce butthole?
You know what this is, don't you? That's a small one of these.
Oh,
Ah.
I like the green. I like the green bush.
The nasty butthole. That's just nasty.
Potato or cookie?
You tell me.
It depends on the day.
What are we looking
All right.
Potato with eyes growing on it.
What's this one?
Oh, my kitties are under nature.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Those are some pancakes. I need some pancakes right now. Right, TJ? Let's go to Denny's. $4, you get a whole bunch.
Do you know the I don't remember the last time I went to Denny's, to be honest. I think it's probably been
You got to get them
Okay.
super burgers.
3
Okay.
years.
Okay, IHOP, I think they have the all-you-can-eat pancakes still going until next
Yeah.
month.
And meet me on Oneida Street.
Waffle House. Waffle House. What was
Oh.
that? What was that place we went to in Fort Polk? What was the name of that fucking place?
Surprisingly
The late
enough,
night dive where everybody went.
that was called BJ's.
That's right.
It sounds terrible, but that's what it was called. I remember distinctly going to that place. You know, they had a fucking full menu at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yep.
So, Fresh, do you have Waffle House out by you?
No. Do they
No,
have
that's-
Waffle House in Detroit?
I doubt that's a southern thing.
It's a southern thing.
I got really excited there for a second.
Yeah, it's a southeast thing.
That looks like a Google search right there.
That is. Waffle House Detroit. Waffle House in Detroit, Michigan.
What?
That's right. The moon's over my hammy. That's the only thing I used to eat there in the middle of the night.
I'd get
Because
that
it was
super
easy, and when I was sloppy drunk, it
Oh,
was perfect. As a sandwich, you just fucking go to town and you're good.
you go to Waffle House and you get the hash browns all the way. It's like onions, ham, mushrooms, chili, cheese,
No.
everything that they can slap on it.
Toledo. Toledo's as close as is as close.
Oh, Toledo,
Fuck.
Ohio.
Yeah. Fuck.
Damn.
I got really excited there for a second. Like super excited.
I'm not the White Castle trip. I haven't been to a White Castle in years.
Oh, I might have to do that while I'm in Detroit.
We don't have fucking White Castle in California. It sucks.
No, but you have something better.
In-N-Out Burger.
Exactly. I lived in
Yeah.
Southern California for just shy of 4 years, and In-N-Out, that was the fucking hot ticket.
They just
I'm
opened
not-
one. They just opened where I live, and it literally fucked the whole traffic scene in my town for like a week straight. There was an hour wait time for the drive-through, and the fucking it went out of the restaurant down the main street for 3 miles. Traffic was fucking lined up to get that in and out.
Of course it did. They were looking for animal-style fries.
It's all about fucking animal style fries.
Goddamn right it is, because that was the hot ticket.
Yeah. And it's cheap. I forgot how cheap it was. I went in there and got some burgers for the double doubles, which are fucking huge. It's like $3.29. It's fucking good.
Oh, yeah. The first time I'd had it in years was, I think, in 2008. When the fuck did I stand up in Reed's wedding? I don't remember. It was like 2007, 2008 time frame. Went out there, hadn't been to an In-N-Out in probably a decade or more. But he drives me through the drive-thru, doesn't even let me order. He's like, I just want a 4x4. Gets me a fucking 4x4. I'm like, dude, I'm not going to be able to finish this. The goddamn burger is this goddamn big. I'm like, the fuck is wrong with you? He's like, well, you haven't had it in a while. I finished it, and I was miserable for like 4 hours afterwards. It's a bad day, but good at the same time.
Oh, Toledo is only 2 minutes away from Timmer's house. So if we're done partying at Timmer's house, we can go to Waffle House in Toledo.
Nice.
And you know, Haas is bringing the diesel, the
Yeah, the 4x4, so we can just load up in the back of his truck.
the 3500 with that diesel engine. We'll just hop in the back and hang on for dear life.
Don's
But
got that passenger van. What's the drive time down to Toledo?
Well, let's
from
see what they
Toledo to
say.
From
Detroit.
Detroit to Toledo. I can't be that far. 'Cause
1
Cleveland's
hour.
only 2 hours.
1 hour
So
and
it's
2
gotta-
minutes.
So it's an hour?
Yeah,
So Rin has to go through Toledo to get to Detroit?
I bet.
May as well make her stop on her way up then.
Yeah, give some waffles and hash browns.
We do not have a Susie's, Kenny B. We've got Sherry's. Sherry's is
Yeah.
fantastic.
But there is a White Castle in Detroit.
Good. Should be right downtown.
We need a 20-pack.
Good deal.
Gut bomber.
Is that bomb?
And then if you come down to Iowa, Gizzard may stick up for this one. Come down to Iowa, you can get a Made Right. Anybody heard of Made Right?
Made Right Burger.
Yeah.
This is the place that I want to go in Detroit. I'm putting it up now.
Is it Lafayette's hot dogs?
No,
Oh,
it's called the Food Exchange. They have a burger called the Big Baby.
called
Is
the
it made out of, is it made out of babies?
It might as well be.
Okay. Good.
Oh, it's
Top
top
with
of
corned beef. Ugh.
You got me right there. Corned beef.
Oh, it's a Utah style burger.
And
It,
3 slices of cheese? Jesus
it
Christ.
looks freaking awesome. It's like this big.
Nice.
That's a lot of fucking food right there.
White Castle is by the Popeyes.
Oh, how can you decide then? White Castle or Popeyes?
You go through both. You get a little
Through both.
6-pack of White Castle and you go back and get some strips over at Popeyes. You're good.
The best part out
I
of
would get those. I would get their fries. I would get the Popeyes fries and a thing of red beans and rice, and then I'd run over and grab a sixer of the White Castle burgers.
Yeah.
Yeah, the red beans and rice from Popeyes. That's the hot fucking ticket.
Oh, and
Yeah.
their pickled jalapenos are awesome too.
the best
Yeah.
part about this burger place is that it's in the bombed out part of Detroit.
The part that they don't even talk about.
Yeah,
The war zone.
like you got to take like a I don't know an armored car down there and jump out and grab your hamburger and get back in.
Do you have a web page for it, Gizzard?
Yeah, you can look it up. Just Google the Food Exchange hole in the wall burger joint or Big Baby Burger.
Uh,
Big
Did you
Baby
search best burger in
Detroit.
Detroit?
Yeah, Big Baby Burger Detroit.
Now that White Castle looks pretty legit. It doesn't look like it has any seating inside, so you do have to do the drive-through.
I actually saw a video about this place the other day. It was on Vice channel.
Okay.
Oh, not the Vice channel. I fucking love that channel. There's
Yeah.
something weird about that channel I like.
So it's on YouTube. Go look up the Vice channel, and this Korean guy or whatever, he's got a series that he's doing on there, and he did a 3-part series on Detroit. And
Yep. What's his fucking name? I know who you're talking about. I watch his show religiously.
yeah, he's awesome. And the first one they went down to this burger joint and they fucking got these burgers, and I was like, holy crap, look at that.
That's a little way away from where we're going to be. Not bad, though. I think we could definitely get Don's passenger fan and go have that one day.
That burger.
Yeah.
It would be interesting because, like, you know, it's kind of like I think you'd be down in that area where like all the buildings are freaking trashed and shit. Right in the middle of it is this little guy that's trying to fight out to make a living in the middle of nowhere.
There's I was watching a show like that, and they showed one of the auto factories that just is abandoned. The guy bought it for like less than $10,000. and
Yeah.
he's banging out the paint room because they call it, the paint rooms have like inches worth of buildup on the walls of all the different colors. And what they'll do is they'll break it up and then they'll cut it into like ovals and different shapes for like jewelry. And they call it like Detroit topaz or something like that. And you can see like all the Corvette colors, the engine block orange and all of that just ripple through it.
That's pretty dope.
Meter nailed that on the head. It's Eddie Wang out there. That dude on Vice.
There's the link. There's the link to the video if anybody wants to just, whatever. Put it in your bookmarks and watch it later.
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty interesting.
Yeah, and he is a badass chef. It's cool watching that show on Vice that he does. It's fucking outstanding. I think the first show I watched of his that where I was like, I need to watch his show more often was the one where they did the Chinese New Year with his parents. Yeah. I was like, yep, I'm in. I'm guaranteed to watch that.
He knows his shit about food, I'll tell you that much.
That he does. Or was it? I think there was an episode where he went down to like Miami and all that and just went to town on what was in Miami. And I was like, oh, at least now I know next time I go to Florida to go visit my fucking relatives down there.
Yeah.
All the more reason to go eat at all these places he's pointing out.
There's an episode where he went to Jamaica. And that one was pretty good too because he was eating like the local, whoever he was staying with or visiting over there made him pulled pork, Jamaican style. And
like the nice jerk chicken and jerk pork.
Yeah, he was like, it's pretty funny.
What kind of jerk can we do? Oh, fuck. God damn, is it that late already? Holy fuck me.
Oh, it's not late. It's early now.
Well, yeah, it's early morning.
Salute.
Salute. Cilantro. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
what the fuck happened to Yeti? He never showed up.
I think we need.
What happened to him?
I think we need to do like a juice review in the White Castle parking lot.
By the looks of it, you may get shot by the people that have the business next door.
Yeah. We're live on location, taking our lives into our hands.
Yeah.
And we're shouting pudding pounder like it's our business. We've already got offered $20.
I'm in the back with a bag of jalapeno burgers from White Castle, just shoving them in.
He's like, nom 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 nom.
Fresh. Does this pudding pounder pair well with White Castle?
Shit.
We go to a Wendy's and say, does this dark pair with a Frosty?
Oh, fuck. It is 12 o'clock already, so I am going to shut this some bitch down because unfortunately I have a 1.5-year-old, so I'm going to be up early whether I like it or not.
I have to go to bed.
Yeah. So I'm just going to pass it around the room, let everybody say their piece, move on. I don't know how many people actually want to pimp anything tonight considering the way the show has gone. I don't know if anybody actually wants their shit pimped or not, but whatever. We give everybody the opportunity.
Coil vapes, too bad.
And I'm gonna pimp coil vapes considering I just made my first order from them. So eventually we'll get there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hand it off to the newest guy in the room, Travis over at Overdose. Have at her, buddy. The floor is yours.
Oh yeah, so thanks for having me on. I really appreciate just the opportunity to get to know you guys. I always have fun with these live shows. I think it's awesome. If anybody wants to watch my show, you can go over to Overdose Vapes on YouTube. We do primarily e-juice reviews, but also some hardware and stuff. We mix it up. And I do a live show every Sunday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, so that's 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Just kind of like an informal show, kind of like this. And yeah, I hope to see you guys over there.
And Travis, I want to thank you personally for coming on. Being as this is not my normal showtime, this was just kind of I feel like doing a show on Saturday type show.
Yeah.
I appreciate you coming on, taking time out of your day to do it. And thank you, considering I'm sitting here fucking getting rip snorting drunk while everybody's doing their own thing. Normally Wednesdays are not quite as crazy. I mean, they're crazy, but not quite as crazy unless Leafa's getting shit-faced drunk and falling out of his chair.
I was gonna say I've seen some pretty crazy ones. I've watched a few of the Wednesday shows. So.
Love it. Speaking of people falling out of the chair, Ray, floor's yours, buddy.
I wanted to pimp out Templeton Rye. If you can find it, this stuff is made in Iowa.
In small batches.
Let's pimp out Vaping Swag Dark. Get that concentrate. Make up a big bottle of it. And we'll pimp out Yoda. And since he never came online, we will walk Yeti across the screen. We'll even show him here. Other than that, go out to Adore E-Liquid, go out to Vaping Swag, get liquid. Check out Omageddon. His site is banging now, and you can use LIFA, L-I-F-A, as a coupon code. Also, I'm dropping at least 2 videos a week. Check out my channel if you haven't already. Like it, thumbs down it. If you don't like it, let me know how you feel. Back to you, TJ, in the drunk house.
I think what you meant to say is if they don't like it, go fuck yourself.
No, I like the thumbs down and troll that account. That's awesome.
That's true. It gets you more views. Why not? Fuck it. You want to be a cocksucker, be a cocksucker for life and enjoy the ride. Giz, how about you have the floor for a little bit?
Okay. I'm going to pimp out Sunfish, Wooden Indians, 8 Balls, really weird fucking looking Mario thing, and of course Rockets, and
That's beauty right about now.
Dis One, the big old Kahuna bottle of Dis One. Won't even fit on the screen hardly.
Just big ass one.
My favorite all time, Easy Custard from Adore E-Liquid. And yeah, that's it. Back to you, Golfy.
Woo! All right. And of course, the guy who got me to do shows got me vaping. As always, my battle, fresh. Floor is yours.
What's happening, everybody? I got those ears sticking out straight. On point tonight. My Yoda hat's on point tonight. Everybody check out Adore E-Liquid, AdoreELiquid.com. Coil Vapes, CoilVapes.com. Omageddon E-Liquid, OmageddonELiquid.com. You can use coupon code FRESH03 at any of those sites and get yourself a discount. You can also use FRESH03 on WestEndLiquids.com. I've really been enjoying the soft bags today. It's a chocolate raspberry cheesecake. I've been enjoying that one. Good stuff. Good stuff. Omageddon E-Liquid, Adore. Hit That Juice. Everybody go get Hit That Juice. Heavy Metal and Dear Addie's E-Liquid. Get that over at SouthsideVaporiumAL.com. That redirects to a Foursquare shop. I recommend the Stallion and the Champ. They're both outstanding liquids. Yeti Wire, YetiWire.com. Go get yourself some of the Yeti Wire. Good stuff. Get your taste buds diddled. Did I forget anybody? Gizzard Stew, did I forget anybody?
Sport Life.
Sport Life. That's right. Go get yourself some of that Elite. That's the code for Elite. Get yourself some Elite. You should also get yourself some vaping swag. Go get the Merriment Mocha, the Soul Warming Cider, the Harvest Moon while they're still available. They won't be available for much longer. So go check them out. Check out Vaping Swag. Get yourself some of the sweet Vaping Swag swag, some sweet shirts,
Vaping
liquid,
Swag
wire.
Dark.
He's got it all over on his site. So vapingswag.com.
Don't forget the dark.
Dark.
That dark is delicious.
Dark.
Dark is delicious. That Merry Mint mocha dough. That Merry Mint mocha dough. Everybody be beautiful to each other. Educate, advocate, be good for this community. Back to TJ in the drunk tank.
I don't know if we would call it the drunk tank quite yet. I'm close, but not quite. You've seen me in the drunk tank before.
I've seen you in the drunk tank before. This isn't TJ drunk at all.
No, we're not even to the halfway point yet.
Yeah, TJ gets a little emotional when he gets drunk.
Just a wee bit. No crying yet. So we're not quite emotional yet. That tells you.
Sometimes you just need a good cry though.
I do. Generally, that comes after quite a few beers and quite a few more than what I've had, even though that was quite a bit.
I'm pretty sure I cried once or twice when I was drinking with you too.
Yeah, I've been down that road before.
And then we'd go back to drinking and kick some shit over and we'd be good.
Yep. Ole, 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 here we come, motherfucker.
Kick Reed over. Like, fuck, I'm sad. I'm going to kick Reed. Later.
To be honest, that's probably one of my favorite drinking stories of all time. Was watching that happen and watching him say, oh shit, before he hit the ground. I don't know how he got it out because he was just as shit-faced as the rest of us, but he managed to get it out somehow before he hit the ground.
My favorite part was him clapping along with everybody else like he didn't realize what was going to happen.
And exactly. He knew what was coming and he just didn't see it coming.
Like he couldn't figure out who was going to get kicked.
I'll just clap along.
Like, oh shit, the little dude's coming at me.
Oh, fuck. And I bucked. Oh shit. Like I said, I am gonna pimp out Coil Vapes. I just made my first order from him. I'll have it on Wednesday. So Wednesday, you guys, or excuse me, Monday. I'll have it Monday. You guys will know Monday exactly what I think.
You're going to love it.
Check out coilvapes.com. I know I'm going to love it just based on what you guys have told me. Anytime I've followed anything you guys have said, I know it's leading me in the right direction. So
We won't steer you wrong.
Ray might, but that's because he's a Bears fan. But, I'm not going to hold that against him too much. Okay, maybe a lot, but that's besides the point. Most definitely go check out AdoryLiquid.com. You guys know the drill. Addie's yogurt, 100% of the proceeds going to advocacy. 50% on the banana bondage, and as well the flavor of the month, because I just ordered from there. I do know is the pure peach right now. So
Pure peach flavor of the month.
Pure peach is the flavor of the month, where 50% of those proceeds are going to the advocacy as well. So do your part. Go check them out. And as everybody else was saying, Omegaddon. They say little black skulls make my wick sweat. Unfortunately, you can't get these nice black skulls anymore. However, you can still get your wick sweat. Head on over to OmegaddonEliquid.com. You can use coupon code FRESHO3 LIFA or Golf Tea Vapes for 10% off your order. Also, go check out what's this? Oh, VapingSwag.com. Go get yourself a Golf Tea Vape shirt. If you're worried about being professional, look at they're collared. You can wear it at work.
The golf shirt.
That's right. Other than that, I don't have a lot I really want to say. Go check out Yeti Wire, because good God knows I'm always getting my taste buds diddled. I've decided to not make all these fancy coils, because guess what? I can go over to YetiWire.com and pick them up myself. Why would I make them when there's somebody else who does them better than I do? And I just pay a small nominal fee and a lot cheaper than what you're going to pay for them elsewhere. So go check them out. Other than that, not a whole lot to pimp. You guys know their routine. Educate, advocate, not for yourselves, not for the person to your left or to your right, but for the person behind you. It's not for us. It's for those that are going to make that switch. The elections might be over, but that doesn't mean our fight is over. This is a continuing battle. Make sure you're doing the right things. Don't be that fucking guy who's doing the wrong things at the wrong time. Do a vape. What's the word I'm looking for here? Vape with a purpose. So don't do it in a place where you're not supposed to. Those people that I see that are chunking clouds up in businesses, don't be that fucking guy. Don't give us a bad name. Do the right thing. And if you see somebody doing the wrong thing, correct them. Other than that, for a Surprise Saturday show, I want to thank everybody coming out. Travis, special thanks out to you for coming out and dealing with us while we're drinking, well, at least myself drinking and being all fucking retarded.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
I'd love to have you actually on a Wednesday show where I'm not, where I'm level-headed. That's not where I'm half in the bag.
Anytime. Let me know for sure.
Other than that, everybody who is in the comments, thank you for coming and hanging out on a Saturday. I know you guys probably have better things to do, like deal with your wives and children and things of that nature. So I appreciate your time and coming out to hang out with us. Shame from Vaping Swag. Love you, buddy. Glad to have you out there. Tell your brother he's an asshole for me. Other than that, you guys have yourselves a wonderful night. And Giz, would you like to take us out?
I'd love to. Remember, everybody, be good to each other and get off your butts and vape. Bye.
Bye.